That took me like 2 seconds. I'm back. So there we, no, let's see. You should all restart if you haven't, because we're back in. Ah, haha, PH, I see you. Um, yes. Okay, good. I can see chat, and now that will make everything so much better and more convenient. We have, what do we have here? Oh, it is good. A report ready, a favor returned. Who is reading this one? I know, it is good. Wilhelm Augustin. My dear ambassador, please convey our heartfelt thanks to the herald for the kind gift to young Baldwin. Andraste in the Wyvern is his favorite bedtime story, and the stuffed Wyvern toy has already become his most favored companion. We are shocked that news of the Inquisition formation did not reach us for so long. We would be most interested in offering our support to your holy cause, and shall be sending an emissary directly. Cordially, Wilhelm Augustin. P.S. Enclosed is a drawing of young Baldwin has done of himself and the herald riding wyverns. I am to convey that his wyvern's name is Bernd, and the herald's is Otto. Ah, look, that's nice, right? Everything must always be the same. I will say, for me, everything doesn't always have to be the same, but not having the chat there is super inconvenient for me. So having it there is much more convenient. I'm happy that it has been fixed. This is good. All right, it looks like we've sent out all the people. We can send out folks on a few more things. What do we have this? Oh, we have another report ready. Let's see, what is this one? Dwarven slaves in Venatori hands. Who's this from? Binthus Vahelm Kal Sharok. Well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe you want everything always to be the same, and then, you know, like, the food is, like, delicious every time. Actually, I don't know how actually, this is interesting. Do I want things to always be the same, literally? I suppose not, but sometimes I do, right? Sometimes I'm like, yeah, I went and I got, you know how it is when you go and you, like, go to a restaurant and you get this food and it's super delicious, it's the best thing ever, and then you come back later and they've changed the recipe and you're like, well, that's not exciting. Oh, you've been eating hot dogs. Oh, I like a hot dog. Hot dogs are good. I haven't had a hot dog in a while. Now you make me want a hot dog. Hot dogs. Oh, I like my hot dog with mustard, mayo, relish, ketchup, cheese. A report has arrived from the site of the suspected Venatori enclave. It's nonsensical, given accepted historical record. Located Venatori enclave. Fires on approach. Assume they torched their camp while retreating. Not the case. Camp already destroyed. Venatori dead. Dwarven tools found, but no dwarves, alive or dead. One deep stalker corpse found. Signs of blight corruption. Best guess, Venatori surprised by forces emerging from the camp well. Assume they left the same way. Well collapsed, no passage possible. Enclave scoured for resources for a return to Skyhold. On return to Inquisition camp, message found next to a newly opened sinkhole. We always come for our own. What about you, Inquisition? Binthus Warhelm Kal Sharok. Ooh, well that's, ominous. Hot dogs. So that was an ominous thing, and I don't know what that means, but it's kind of freaking me out a little bit. But we have got, let's see, what is this? An offer of help on their terms. Alright, what do we have here? A letter on dark vellum with obviously dwarven markings. Oh, this is from our dwarf. Alright. A hole in the surface's precious sky, not our concern. But the thing that did it? If this magister shit really brought the blight and the darkspawn, we're no friend of that. Follow these instructions and you'll catch your enemy sleeping. Tell your soldiers not to leave the main tunnel. That's your only warning. Binthus Warhelm Kal Sharok. Oh, okay. Well... what do we have here? Josephine, potential relations within another dwarven tide would be far more beneficial than a minor strike at the Venatori. At the least, an ambassador's with our soldiers. I don't know if they're ambassadorial types. They hold their secrets dear, do as they say, no more, no less. They can have their secrets, but we don't know the threat on the other side of the passage. I'd send double that to even a threat of Venatori. I think we're gonna follow Liliana's advice and, follow their secrets, because they may not appreciate an overwhelming threat of force. So let's not aggravate them, shall we? All right, we've got that going on. Completed. This is I think this is the big, one of the big plot things. Oh, I forgot. We've got what do you call them? Western approach resources. We have got downloadable content that we can do, although we just haven't done it. But we will totally do it. Make contact in the Emerald Graves. So we can go the Emerald Graves or maybe the Exalted Plains, and we're going to do one of those two today. One of my players last night started a self-defense class for women. It went really well. Oh, that's cool. I know, DLC hype, right? I'm excited about it. Oh, also, maybe lots of shenanigans. Oh, that's cool. Wait. Did one of your players start the self-defense class for women, or did one of the PCs start the self-defense class for women? A letter marked with the Chevalier's seal. Commander, I understand your soldiers intend to pursue a party of Red Templars into the woods surrounding Val Forêt. We have not forgotten your assistance against the demons, and we are not sworn to aid your fight against. Are we not sworn to aid your fight against Gryphius? Let us take up arms and cast these Templars out. Chevalier Doucet. Oh, that's awesome. We will use the characters. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's super cool. Cullen, our resources alone would only have allowed for small sweeps of the area. With the Imperial Army's assistance, we may entirely root the Red Templars from the region, which sounds great. Lots of improved relations. Oh, I love improved relationships. If that is happening, I'm happy. Investigate the Exalted. We've got the Exalted Plains, and then also the Emerald Graves as places we can go. We also need to go back to. There are things we need to do. There are a lot of things we can do right now. Alliances. Getting things moving. Let's do that. My character can, after all the classes, came in after all the classes was over just to eat from the free buffet. Alliances. Getting things moving. Many of the nobility of the Orlesian capital have settled their secondary differences and are rallying behind two families. The de Rosiers are old money, well respected, but viewed as traditional and stubborn. The Thibauts rose with a popular merchant consortium. I love it when people try, and are considered new money and progressive. While the intent of both families was to rival us politically, if we declare for one of them, we may manipulate events in our favor. Lord Pierre de Rosier has not asked for our allegiance, but may respect our rising might. Lady Valise Thibault speaks for her investors and is interested in forward-thinking alliances. Josephine says, I can draw a number of agreements that tie us to little beyond ceremony. That will gain the initial interest of the Thibauts. Liliana and Cullen are... Cullen says, we certainly have the forces. That is a simple demonstration to make to the de Rosiers. He's busy, but actually, I want to go with the progressive Thibauts anyway, so that works for me.
At your service.
Okay. Another head. Should we have some hippies he hooked up with? Oh, hooking up with hippies. So here's the thing. You know what we've never done? There's this DLC that we've never actually done anything with, but I think we should, just to check it out. This is the Black Emporium. I don't know how much money we have, but I thought we could go there. A ship has been secured. Be wary of what you find in the Black Emporium. I've heard many frightful tales. So I just think we should go to the Black Emporium, because I don't think we've ever been there. And I would like to see what this Black Emporium is all about. So let's do it. Right? I think it's like in the Dragon Age, in the last Dragon Age, it was just a shop with cool stuff. But I figure, we'll go there, see what the cool stuff is, and then we should have a discussion about dragons. because there's some outstanding dragons that we have not killed, and maybe we want to try to kill them. Just kill a dragon and see how that goes. It may not go well. It might be all right, but we could try. Oh, hello, Black Emporium. I don't know if we actually have enough money to buy anything interesting, but let's see. So this, they're like old school gods. Now I think this place is in another.
I hear the Red Templars are trying to find this place. Not if I can help it.
Oh, all right. You should get a throat lozenge.
They just break everything.
Also throat lozenge. Let's. I know, right? Let's read this. Hey, do you have effects for subnows? Do I have effects for subnows? Well, what does that even mean? I have an emote, so that's awesome. And right now I'm on the PS4, so you won't get to see my cool video. But if you sub, somebody will tell me. And so basically, you only get the pop-ups when I'm running off the computer. So pop-ups will happen. Pop-ups happen on Thursdays. Saturdays, no pop-ups. But I will always do the name game for people who subscribe, no matter when that happens. Pop-up or no pop-up. Because I care. And all subscribers should get a name game. I think that's really important. Right? I mean, that's what we do here in the Activate Foxhole, is we do really odd things sometimes. The name game! Right, see, here's the theme, Crit Witch. Every subscriber gets me to sing the name game with their subscriber name. Which could go really badly really quickly, but it's fine. That's all right, because that's what we're gonna do. I will sing for you the name game. For example, because we've got B, F, and M, all sorts of people can do shenanigans. But we will see how all of our we will see. It's a Trooper Serenade. It's not a super long one, and it's always a little bit. It's a little hilarious. I think it is. By the way, hello, Crit Witch. How are you doing? I hope you're doing very well, and it is good to see you here. Welcome. Right now we're in the Black Emporium, and we might go and try to kill a dragon. We killed the dragon. We killed a dragon the time before, and that worked well. So we might, try. I'm glad you're doing well. That is good. Let's see. Xenon the Antiquarian. I left the Black Emporium empty-handed for two reasons. First, most of the items were priced far beyond what I could afford. Second, I spent most of my short time there trying to sate my curiosity about its proprietor. I found myself stealing glances at the antiquarian from behind piles of books, between shelves, and at one point, over a basket of mismatched socks. There he sat, petrified, in the center of the emporium, skin of waxy gray over ancient taut sinew, moaning in a voice so dry and brittle it sounded like the snapping of twigs after a drought. A girl of not more than 12 scurried to and fro to fulfill his numerous requests. Another patron noticed my fascination and told me that the girl, most likely an urchin rescued from the street, was responsible for the needs of the antiquarian, feeding, washing, and the like. So impossibly old is he, and so fragile his skin, he can only tolerate the barest whisper of touches from the smallest and most tender of his servants. Only in this way may he come close to his lost youth, said the man. I was surrounded by objects of legend, yet none fascinated me as did the antiquarian. From a journal page found in Kirkwall's Darktown, written by an unknown author. By the way, I'd waited because I thought you were still rolling things out. Just noticed Dema. Wait. What did you just notice? That's the antiquarian. So creepy.
Do not antagonize Chauncey the tiny bear. He may be small, but he nips.
I won't antagonize anyone. I promise. There's this. Is that a bear or is that a pig? Oh, I see. Right. No, I was waiting for, did you just out a buddy? No. Wait. Did I miss anything? I haven't missed anything, have I? Did I? No. No? Maybe. We have an emote. We have a really nice, pipe emote. And so that is here for our subs, so that's very exciting. And I'm excited about it. You think you are outing someone? Who are you outing? I need to know more information. Do I actually smoke a pipe? That is such a good question. The answer is, I have tried every way of doing tobacco once. Right? I've smoked a cigarette, didn't like it, it's super gross. I smoked a cigar, didn't like it, super gross. I've smoked a pipe, didn't like it, super gross. I've tried snuff, which I was like, this is gross. I've tried dipping and also chewing tobacco once. Chewing tobacco, if you got, there's a chewing tobacco called Lancaster, which is steeped in honey, and that wasn't that bad. But why would I want to be but like, I'm a super taster, so like, nicotine doesn't taste good for me, and why would I want to get addicted to tobacco? It's super expensive and it's bad for your health. So I have smoked a pipe, but I do not smoke. But the pipe is there because it's the Magritte painting, right? This is not a raid. Ce n'est pas un raid. So it's for the right. Smoking is bad for you, and also it's not my thing. I've not been inspired to smoke. I think that's one of the advantages of being a super taster, is that it just doesn't taste good for me. What do we have here? We have some masterwork items. That's exciting. We have a bunch of objects that we could buy. Are they interesting? And then we have all sorts of, like, ooh. Dema, you're back. Hello. Critwitch, you think you are what? Welcome back, Dema. Critwitch, what do you think you are? I feel like I'm missing something, and I want to know what it is. I want to know what it is. So we've got, here's all this amazing stuff. And, yes, right? There's the pipe. Right? And that is our I actually have to talk to Jer about you think you're misunderstanding. So let's clear up the misunderstanding. What is the misunderstanding? We currently have, because we are an affiliate, we have emote for subscribers, and I have set up all of the pop-up videos, alerts. I've set up the alerts, what do you call them? The Nightbot, the Streamlabs alerts for all of the things, but because I'm the PS4, they don't pop up during PS4 times, because PS4 is not connected to Streamlabs. And I don't think there's a way around that one. But everything is set up, which is exciting. And when we hit 100 followers, then my Discord will go live. And I don't actually know how to coordinate the Discord with subscribers, but I feel like there's some way to do it. I'll figure that one out. So this is, like, there's a lot of really cool stuff here, and I'm sure it's all, like, awesome, but I don't know if I should buy any of it. Yeah, see, that's the thing, because on the PS4 is not connected to Streamlabs, and so those sorts of things don't pop up when they happen. Also, I can use docs later today to link them. Yeah, notifications are only on PC. To link what? Oh, to link subscribers? That would be great. If you could send me if you could send me docs on how to set up the integrations on the Discord for whoever subscribers are, that would be awesome. I would love it. Because I feel like there's some way to do it, and, you know, I will find out what it is at some point in time. But if you have links to materials, that...
Help yourself to a sock from the basket. But only one!
Thanks. Oh, this is transformation, so I could change what I look like, but I don't want to do that. Let's see, we have here weapons and accessories. Haven't set it up yet. Yeah, so I feel like there's a way to set it up, and I'll just figure out what it is. But the roll is ready to go. I think I made a roll. I made the roll on my Discord, so it's there. But it isn't, right, it isn't set up yet. Well, my Discord is not live. So the roll is there, and I just have to figure out how to do it. Oh, look, we have some... What do we have here? We have, Is this better than mine? Oh, wow. That bow is way better than my bow. It's pretty exciting. It's also really expensive, but it's nice. Oh. I don't know. I didn't actually make any sub-only rooms. I just made a roll so that subs could have a different color. That's all. I just want to say for the record... Oh, look at this. Defender belts. Amulet of Life. I think it's just so you could have it like a different color to your name. So there's this really exciting weapon. Schematics, blade, staff, bow. Yeah. So, folks. Yeah. There are all these amazing schematics. And I feel like, all right, I need your advice, everyone. We're here together. We should have a discussion. Should I... Is there better armor than what I have? Weapons? What is this? Weapons and accessories. Do they have armor? Probably not. Let's see. No armor. The pressure of cult robe and sacrilege, isn't it?
Sock from the basket, but only one.
All right. So first off, I need to let you know two things. One, I do not like the armor that I'm wearing. I mean, it's fine. I just think it's ugly, and I would rather have better-looking armor. So I should just get the bow. We all think I should get the bow. It is decided. I should spend 16 grand on bow. Yes, we're gonna just do it. If you all think so. Oh, and it's got a heal on kill. Well, all right. I feel like you know it. All right then. Well then, I will buy this bow. I just bought the bow. And now I have only $5,000 left. This is fair.
Thank you for your patronage.
Oh, that's cool. If I killed... So now I don't think I could afford anything else in here, really. Oh, well, there's some... It does. The logic does. The logic totally holds up. I don't know if these shields are better, but let's... Hey, everybody. I think I'm done, because I just don't think I can afford things anymore. Hello, little bear. So let's wear this new weapon, shall we? This is it. Let's equip it. I just want you to know, I really do not like my armor, and I want armor that's more exciting than that. I just want you to know it. I wonder if I can get some sort of Warhammer. See, this is all, again, really expensive. I think I'm going to need... like... it's not very stylish. It's the best armor I have, so again, I'm going to wear it. I just don't think it's not stylish. So all we have to do clearly is save up another 20 grand and then in money so that we can get a better schematic.
Is for sale.
I don't know, maybe.
Those are for my personal.
All right, we're going. We're leaving. Okay, so we know the Black Emporium is a place that we can go and, get more stuff. When we get more stuff, so when we get more money. So there's a thing with Bull we can do there. I think we should go with, there's a dragon that we haven't gotten, and I think we should do it. So first off, there's a bunch of things to kill here in Emprise de Lyon. Do you want to... So here's a question. We could try to kill these multiple things here, or there's that Abyssal High Dragon in the Western Approach we haven't killed. Shall we try that one? It seems dangerous. Let's do it. We're gonna try to kill this Abyssal High Dragon. And why are there exclamation points there? What is that about, do you think? Oh, requisition. And what is this? More requisition. Yeah, we're gonna try to kill this dragon, and we're gonna do that. I'm a little concerned about our lives, but hopefully we won't die. We'll be fine. We're gonna kill the dragon. We're gonna kill the dragon. It'll be great. It seems dangerous. Let's do it. It seems like a super bad idea. Let's do it. You're about... I never know how, lag is such an exciting thing, isn't it? Exciting. I'm using scare quotes over that. Okay, I'm really excited to try to kill this dragon with you all. I feel like this will be really great. And I feel like we will vanquish things. We need to head south, I believe.
Word for you.
That's cool. Let me count the lag. Alright, so here's what we'll do. I'm gonna say something, and I'll say go, and then we can count the lag. So, we're going to count the lag starting now. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,005, 1,006, 1,007, 1,008, 1,009, 1,010, 1,011, 1,000, 12, 1,000, 13, 1,000. Oh, wow. Dema's got like a 13-second lag. It feels like we have got quite the lag running around. Yeah, 13 seconds is a lot of lag. Oh, there's the dragon. I hope everybody's I hope it'll be alright. The last time we tried to kill this dragon, can I save? I can save. Why don't we save right now, shall we? We're gonna save, just in case... yeah. We're saving. Because I feel like there's gonna be dragon death. Oh, PH has got 6 seconds. Huh. Well, that's... Might not want to use fire. Is this a fire dragon? I feel like we'll find out. Hi, dragon. How are you? Ooh. Okay. Let's stop. It is red. Let's see what we have. It's cold vulnerability, immunity to all disabling effects, immunity slowed, perceptive, greater fire resistance. Alright, so if we have got immunity to cold, let's make sure our mage has got a... What are you doing with your... Alright, you are currently using... Oh, he's currently using the Grand Enchanter's Staff, which is a cold, which is a cold damaging staff. So, alright, he's got cold going on, and we're gonna try to kill this dragon? Alright, let's see. I need to kill this dragon. Wrong button. Gang, it's gonna be so intense. Here we go. Killing dragons for fun and profit. I hope this works out for us. I hope we don't die like a million deaths. I mean, hey, that was rude. I know, right? I'm gonna try to do my very best with this dragon, but hey, Tahuds, how are you doing? We're trying to kill a dragon right now, and I don't know if we're trying. We don't die. Yeah. Tahuds, how are you doing? I did mention. Oh, hi, Tail. Awkward. Maybe armor would have been good. This is a question. Right now nobody's dead. Everybody seems to be doing well. Oh, you know what? I've got a special power. I've got this special, what do you call it? Like rift special-based rift power. And then I'm going to use that right now. And I hope it will do things to it. Hey, what if we do really well? Wouldn't that be awesome? If we kill the dragon and it's great? Alright. I need to get ugh, fireball. I'm making the bold move of doing laundry on Saturday. You know, okay, can I tell you something? I'm gonna share something with you. This is like, it's personal. It's not personal. It technically is personal, I just don't actually think it's scandalous. Although maybe you all will think it's scandalous. I don't know. So, I think it was Thursday or... Oh no, it was... So Thursday I should have done laundry, right? You know how you're like, oh, I need to do laundry. But then I didn't do laundry on Thursday because I was streaming and I just didn't do laundry. Oh. I need to get away. Away! So anyway, I was doing laundry. I didn't do laundry when I should have. That was a thing. And so I had to wake up early on Friday morning to do laundry because I had run out of underwear. Ooh, this is good. I think we've grounded the dragon. Although I think hold on, my friends. Hold on. Somebody needs to take a potion, like, right now. And back to me. Okay. Ooh, I hope we get it. If we kill this dragon, I'm gonna be so excited, and it'll all be because you are here with me. We did it! Gang! We just killed this dragon! Even though my armor is super ugly, we just killed this dragon, folks. How awesome are we? That's amazing! We've got a new blade, some cool ring, intense dragon blood, dragon's tooth, scales. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, I think the new bow was a good choice. I know, right? Hey, we did it. Which means, are you ready, folks? I think maybe the DPS was a good choice. You know what I think we should do? I think we should save, because I believe in following Paladin Hunk's secret psychic messages to me that say that I should save. But I also think we should go to Emprise de Lyon and try to kill those things that are there. Oh, we have to report back. We have to report back to this guy. Sorry, hold on. There's a guy here that we need to report back to. quest map. Up here. So we just have to like report back. Hold on a second. Let's do that. I appreciate that DPS boost. That was good times. We laughed, we cried, we had a lovely time. Hey, by the way, I see there are folks hanging out. Welcome to everybody who's hanging out. I'm Trooper SJP, and this is the Academic Foxhole. We are playing Dragon Age Inquisition, and we just killed a dragon, which was pretty amazing, considering the last time we tried to kill that dragon, we did not kill it. I mean, people died. It just wasn't dragons that died. It was all of us who died in an epic and not exciting way. But we're doing well now, so that's good. All right, let's see.
It seems very unlikely that she could be nesting at this time of year. Fellow researcher, how can I help you?
The dragon is dead.
The High Dragon attacked me when I planned a debate. I'm afraid it's dead.
She attacked? How wonderful! You had a first-hand view of her behavior. Did you take any notes on her aggressive posturing? I suppose you wouldn't have. No matter. I should very much like to interview you. At a later time, of course.
Of course.
I could join your Inquisition. My expertise could be of use.
Oh.
And your scouts could help me find other specimens.
Sure, that would be awesome. Let's have more people joining the Inquisition. We like academics.
Certainly. I'm sure the Inquisition could use a draconologist.
Excellent. I'm sure my research will be of great use to you.
That's great. So, we have got a new person in the Inquisition.
Can I help you?
Do you know of any other dragons?
Are there any other notable dragons you've heard about?
There's supposed to be a smaller cousin of the Abyssal High Dragon roosting somewhere near here. A Sandy Howler, I believe. I heard rumors of a Vinsummer being spotted taking prey off the Storm Coast. Lovely dragons, remarkably aggressive. Jeannette sighted a Gomordan Storm Rider hunting in the Dales before. Well, it was her discovery. And I believe a Ferelden Frostback has claimed a measure of the hinterlands as her territory. There may be others, but no word of them has reached me.
I have a question. This is a philosophical question that I wonder what you think about. And actually, now I'm thinking about it, it might be really good for a fantasy game. So people kill dragons, right? Because dragons are dangerous. And right, so dangerous dragons. Got it. But oh, I want to go to the world map. So people kill dragons, but dragons are very powerful, they're very dangerous, right? But they are also, I don't think they reproduce very quickly, and I could imagine that people people could maybe drive dragons to extinction. And so what does that mean to drive dragons to extinction? Let's go to Emprise de Lyon and try to slay all of these things. Because maybe we will be successful at slaying them all. Actually, there are a lot of things we have not finished up Emprise de Lyon, so I think we can do that. It looks to me like there are a lot of stuff over there. Yeah, maybe put him in a sanctuary, unless they all try to murder you. So I think it's actually that's like an interesting. I need to think about that. I need to think about relationships to dragons in your fantasy game. Yes, really smart. Smart, dangerous. Yeah, I have thoughts about what you can do with dragons. They're only evil because they interfere with the human character's plot. Or they eat people, right? I mean, they're hungry, and they like to eat people, or livestock, or whatever. So, I mean, it's a question. But no, I have thoughts. I feel like there are possibilities with sort of thinking about dragons. We want to head west to turn in some quests, I think. And I think we've got all of our potions, right? Equip potions. Are we good? I think we are. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, so I think it's actually really interesting. Now I'm pondering. Pigs are smart, but we eat them. Well, that's true. We are smart, but dragons eat us. So, but I'm thinking about sort of the ecosystem of dragons, and I feel like there's something interesting that can be done there in a fantasy setting.
No, I dropped it. It's gone.
Oh no,
Gone.
I found your stuff though, Granny May.
Mama has ring.
Even if dragons are being...
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Never let it go again.
It's true, and then having... Hey, Odious! It is so nice to see you, by the way. Welcome, welcome. We were just talking about how we think you're a nice person just before you got here. Well, not just before you got here, but earlier in the stream.
The maker of the Inquisition found us.
We were saying nice things about you. And I was saying that I like your name. Vegetarian dragons, please.
Goodbye.
Do you want to chat?
Be in my thoughts and prayers.
Thank you. Bring the heart of the snow... Obtain the heart of a snowy wyvern from the exalted plains. Oh yeah, no, we were just saying very nice things about you. And,
Praise on Draste for you.
thanks. There is a quest turn-in somewhere around here, and I want to find it. Oh, right about here.
No sign of trouble at the moment.
I killed Imshale.
It's done. The demon is dead.
Ooh.
It is finally over. I wish I could have heard him scream, but Sarnia is safe. It is a good day. Now I find myself free to choose a new direction.
Oh, we should join the
I would be
Inquisition.
honored to serve the Inquisition.
Excellent.
If it will have me.
The Inquisition welcomes you, Michel de Chevin.
I shall return to your outpost to await further instruction.
Excellent. Oh. And I agree with you, Odious. I feel like I really want better armor. Overpopulation of the local fauna? I know, it really does look like I'm making some kind of weird cult. It's a little bit creepy, actually.
No sign of trouble at the moment.
Okay. Alright. Let's... Imagine a flying elephant which brings fun of thoughts for draconic herds. Also, poop. I imagine dragons must have lots of poop. Do they poop on you when you're flying? Because that would be super awkward. Dragon poop. Because, like, I don't like when I get hit by bird poop, and I imagine dragon poop would be worse. So let us go here. Travel there. Wait, cancel. What is this? It's a locked door! There's a locked door. And what is this? Okay, bird poop is supposed to bring you good luck. But does dragon poop bring you good luck? See, these are... I feel like right now we're asking the deep question. Imagine the fertilizer. I know! I have a little bit of worry. A merchant... Can I travel here? What is this? The keep... So here's what we're going to do. We're going to travel to this keep and see what that exclamation point is about. Because I don't know what it is. So I think that there's something really interesting about dragons and what you can do with them to make them be, what's the word that I want? Oh, are you just a requisition officer? Oh, no, wait.
Day, is it not?
Hello. What's going on?
Any news, Baron?
We plan to push into the region to make it safe for trade and travel.
Okay. Thanks.
I shall take my leave.
That didn't seem to be anything especially exciting. I don't know why. I'm telling you, I don't know why he's an exclamation point, because he doesn't have anything interesting to say.
Good day, your worship.
I shall take my leave.
Alright, well there was nothing exciting there. Let's go back to our map. Oh, well we can actually walk this way and see if we can get to this locked door. That might be possible. Let's go. So anyway, I'm thinking about the ways in which you can do interesting things with... Like, so, okay, so let's say, for example, so we have dragons, which are really huge. There are not many of them. I would imagine, for me, I think it would be better to have dragons be relatively rare. I mean, they're huge apex predators, right? So I feel like you don't have it wouldn't make a lot of sense in terms of ecosystem to have just dragons everywhere. So I'd want dragons to be a bit more rare. Imagine them being territorial. Of course, they have this huge impact on the ecosystem. How do we get out of here? This way, I assume. So what if... Think about this for a concept. What if genetic bottlenecking is an issue for them? Yeah, right? I think that would also be a thing to sort of think about. They also live for, like... Let's just say dragons live for hundreds and hundreds of years. Like, they live, like, a really, really long time. Let's also say they don't have lots of children. Ooh, actually, that could be true. They are smart and magical. Oh. I'm thinking... Here's a thought that I have. First off, how in the world do I get out of here? I just want to get out. You know what? Here, I'm just gonna jump over here. It's fine. So what if? Think about this. Like we don't currently live in a world with dragons, right? But then there were dragons in our fantasy past. So what if you need dragons for there to be magic? Like, what if dragons... Oh, Get Out is a very good movie. It creeped me out, which I appreciated. So we're going to try to... I know there's stuff over here for us to do, a lot of killing, but I want to see if we can get through this locked door. So I'm going to head south and a little west. South? We're going to head this way. So what if... Right, so in... there are different ways of sort of conceiving of things. Yeah, right, so what... So in... I'm going to use GURPS terms because I think that's just a little bit easier. But there are a lot of different ways of sort of conceiving of this. But in GURPS, they have what's called mana, right? And mana is a exactly what I'm saying, right? Mana is like a force that allows you to use magic, and the more mana there is in an area, the more powerful magic becomes. I would imagine something more esoteric. Like, what if I ran back from hanging laundry to tell you that in Shadowrun, dragons eat magic. If they were to disappear, magic would go haywire. Oh, hi. Hi, everybody. We're being attacked by things. I was listening to this really I was excited by Paladin Hunk's commentary, and then got distracted. Did not notice that I was being destroyed by monsters in a rude way. I need to actually kill some of these. Pardon me. Let's do this. So if they... Oh, interesting. They eat magic. I love that PH comes in to tell us exciting things. Like, that's very exciting to me. Right, so you could imagine that dragons emanate, right? That they emanate magic, let's say. And so that for there to be magic in the world, you actually need to have dragons in the world as well. So all of the heroes that are running around killing dragons are also actually making less magic in the world. And maybe you don't realize it, right? Maybe the heroes don't recognize that killing these dragons actually sort of reduces magic. But that could be an interesting thing, right? Where, because I ran a game once. I didn't actually think about dragons in this way, although now I'm really interested in this thought. But I was running a game that was set in a sort of a fantasy renaissance, and in Florence there wasn't much magic at all, but in the outskirts, like in the wilderness, in the forest, there was magic. And I mean, like, you could do magic, and the people who were doing magic, they did magic. You could do magic in the cities, like, it was possible. But it was difficult, and it wasn't, like, it didn't always work. Like, I mean, well, it worked, it was fine. It was just really slow. It took a long time to do it. It was slow. It was, but like sort of flashy D&D style magic really only worked out in these forested areas. And the reason why was because magic and industrialization did not mix. So the more industrialized a place was, the less the magic was going to work. And so it was this sort of tension between technological advancement and magic. And so that was sort of like a tension that was going on. Where is this door? Doesn't seem to be there. Well, so that was like an interesting thing, like this sort of tension between technology and magic, and those things being sort of put at odds with each other. And to have one, like to be a space of rationality, meant that you didn't get magic and vice versa. But I feel like you could do something similar along the lines with dragons. So there's a locked door, and I don't know where it is, but I want it, and I want to open it. Yeah, no, it was actually very interesting, right? So they were sort of it's like the ways in which alchemy is magic, and then it becomes chemistry, right? And so it was sort of exploring this moment where we had a number of alchemists who were wanting to sort of treat everything scientifically, but the more they did that, the less magic worked in the world, and it became a question of like, well, what do you want, right? Do you want magic in the world? Do you not want magic in the world? Ouch. It was interesting. I quite liked that setting. It was fun, and I mean, I would run it again. It was sort of like an espionage campaign. It was like a Renaissance espionage campaign with magic. So there's a locked door, but I do not even know where it is. And that's weird. Yeah, right? So it's this sort of interesting moment, and I think it's about sort of like disproving, like people becoming suspicious and skeptical of magic and folk tales, and then those things become less effective. So, gang, I don't even think I don't know, maybe there is no locked door here, and it is a lie. It says there's a locked door, but it seems as if that is not even true. So let's go back here and, go and attack big giant things that might kill us, and that actually did kill us before. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah. So, but I think that dragons could be easily integrated into that setting. We want to head south and then east. South and then east. Yeah. So I think dragons could easily be integrated into that setting by thinking about dragons as being one of the sort of mythical creatures that generate magic, and when the Time of Heroes kills them all, then we actually don't have dragons anymore. Oh, you gotta go! Oh! I hope that you have exciting things to do, and I hope that they are fun, and I hope it's a good day. Have a good day, Dema. Thanks for being here. It has been very nice to have you around. And I hope you have a good day. Do fun stuff. I don't know what you're planning on doing, but I hope it's good. Let's see. Oh, here's our weird... Oh, my pleasure. Here's our strange locked door that we cannot get access to in any way. Weirdly. We're back to it. Oh, thank you for the pipe. I need to talk to Cher about... I need to talk to Cher. Alright, where are we? We are here. We went too far. So, north and east again. We're going too far. North. We're trying to head east. I don't want to get into a fight with anybody right now. I just want to go and find our dragons or whatever they are and murder them. Like, is that too much to ask? I don't think it is. There's a what do you call it? A walkway? That's where we're headed. Is Krellin here right now? If Krellin is here, he'd be sad. He'd say, like, I hate it when people are lost in games. Alright, I think it's just everything is so built up that it's not easy to see everything. Alright, where are we at? Alright, we need to keep going north. Oh, hi. more of these things. What are they? I don't know, actually. But they don't seem good. Here, we will kill all of those. That died super epically. That was very exciting. So yeah, I think in that Renaissance setting, I think I'd want to add dragons as being the source of magical energy. That's what I think I'd want to do, because that sounds very... We keep hanging out over here, but that is not what I want. Alright, let's see. There seem to be a number of towers, and it does not seem to be... Pardon me. Alright, how are we going to get here? We keep heading the wrong way. Can I cannot. Alright, we need to get... We're going to try again to see if we can get there from here. There's got to be a way. But there's so much... The thing is, it's so built up all these weird walkways that the path is not all that clear to me. Let's see. Let's try... We're at the Tower of Bone. We just want to head east. Alright. We're going to just head due east and see if doing that will get us injured.
I think I know what your problem is, Dorian.
I have only the one?
You see a man who's burned out, who left his people and entire life behind. And for what?
That's where we want to go.
You're not suggesting we're similar.
How's that mirror treating you? Pretty picture, isn't it?
I may vomit.
Wait. I'll flex a little for you. Make it easier.
Oh, those two. Okay, I think we found it. It involved walking off a few cliffs, but we are here, everyone. We have got it. Okay, we're in Judicale's Crossing. We're going to try to kill some creatures. I think it'll be fine, right? Well, maybe it won't be fine, but... Yeah, there's a dragon over there. Actually, there are 2 dragons over there. I think there might be 3 dragons. I think there are a lot of dragons, folks. I think we should be a little concerned.
We should look around.
Okay, we can do that. And maybe we'll find something interesting. I think whatever it is probably down there somewhere. Shall we just jump off? I jump off of things too easily. Let's walk around. The pools of the sun. Okay, folks, I'm a little nervous. Because I think we're gonna be going... Are we gonna be going after, like, dragons all at once? Like, 3 dragons all at one time? Amulet of Death Siphon? Every time an enemy dies nearby, the wearer of this amulet gains health and stamina. Ooh. That seems super exciting. Let's, maybe we should wear that. What am I wearing right now? Armor? Accessories. What am I wearing? I am wearing the Amulet of Renewal. The wearer of this amulet regenerates mana or stamina at a higher rate. Yeah, let's wear this, Amulet of Death Siphon. That sounds great. And Dorian's got Willpower, Cassandra's got Constitution, and Iron Bull's got this superb Stamina Amulet. Oh, he's got this Life Ward. We'll give him the other ones. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, folks. Let's save. And let's go and try to kill 3 dragons? Which I feel like is probably a super bad idea. But, you know what? We can do it. I feel like we are... I feel like we'll be okay. Okay. Oh. I just hear all of those dragons, and they concern me. I will say, for the record, that the the what do you call it? The sound design in this game is really good. I think they do a really good job of making you feel nervous and also freaked out. Or maybe it's just me, but you know, like I feel nervous and freaked out. By the way, how are you all doing? I haven't seen you chat for a bit, and so I want to see how you all are. How are you all at this moment? I hope you're doing well. So I was thinking about a thing I've been thinking about a lot recently that I think I want to, when I set up my web page. Oh, you just finished laundry. Good. How was the laundry? Have you folded it already? Folding laundry is always so exciting to me, and by exciting, I actually am being sarcastic. I don't actually think that folding laundry is exciting, but that's cool. Welcome back, Paige. I should check mine too. Yeah. I'm just hearing a lot of dragons right now. Like, a lot. Oh, okay. Apparently we have walked into one. Oh, alright, alright. Oh, do you hang your... Oh, you are European, so I actually imagine you probably do hang your laundry to dry. Because when I lived in Germany, everybody hung their laundry to dry. So here's our dragon. Fire vulnerability, immunity to cold. Artie Snack! How are you? I am doing really well. I hope you are doing well. This inventory is not available while... Oh no! Inventory's not available while we're under attack. We need to go back down. We need to move down this way. Let's go. If we can't hit inventory, we need to hang out over here for a little bit. Ah. Interesting, because when I lived in Germany, I mean, we just hung up our laundry all the time. It would seem to be a thing that Germans liked to do. We're still under attack. It's not just Europeans, poor people as well. The only thing I take to the dryer are towels, wife's orders. No. But my point was that in Europe, it wasn't about poor people. It wasn't like not using dryers was not about poverty, and that's what I thought was really interesting, right? Like, I mean, when I was a kid, we didn't, you know, we did a lot of things. When I lived in the mountains, we did a lot of things by hands because we were in the mountains, and that was how life went. But what I noticed in Germany was that a number of people in Germany would not use dryers, and not because they were poor, but because they didn't think that dryers were healthy. So this is Staff of the Fire Drake. And you'll wear he's gonna wear the fire. And so I just thought that was really interesting, right? That was part of the thing that people did when I lived in Germany, and that was not about economics at all, and that was surprising to me because I'm used to that being. I don't know if they're healthy, but I do know they're. Yeah. Now, we never had washing machines or dryers in my home. We didn't have the money for that, so we would just, we just did that thing where you would save up and go to the laundromat because we could not afford to have our own washing machines. That's what laundromats are for. Okay, my friends. Here we go. I missed it. Ouch! Rude. There we go. Alright, I need to space myself out because I don't want to be hit with a whole bunch of things. Okay. Tahuz, do you have a washing machine in your home? Or did you go to the laundromat? Because we always went to the... Like, I just remember, I remember all of the days of being in the laundromat. That was, why am I frozen? Why am I frozen? I don't like that. I know, but we're not even gonna eat that dragon. You have a second-hand washing machine that's like 20 years old. Also have 16-core gaming desktop because priorities. It's good to know your priorities. It's good to know your priorities. Actually, I've never owned a washing machine now that I can think about it. I don't think anybody in my family has either. Hey, where's it going? Hey, dragon, come back. Also, you know, you can take a regeneration potion. It's fine. And also, you can take a regeneration potion. That is also fine. Hey, dragon, come back and visit us. We want to... Don't visit us with an ice ball. That's not fun. It just poop a big blue thing. I know, right? Are you gonna come back and hang out with us? Hey, dragon. Oh. Poop ball. Here we go. Here we go. But let's not, group together, folks. Blue ice comes from planes. I think I don't think it should go and, like, shoot ice at us. I think it's rude. I need to save up for a Roomba and a dishwasher because my wife and I have hate sweeping and doing dishes. I joked to my roommate that he was... Ooh, I bet dragon steaks would be pretty delicious. I bet they would. I think we're doing well right now. Feeling pretty good about this. To HUDs, I didn't get to see the end of your post. Let me look over here. He was replaceable with them. Now he's left for a couple weeks. I'm wishing he was here. Oh. Actually, my parents never had a washing machine either. A dishwasher. A dishwasher? Didn't have one of those either growing up. Why does this dragon keeps trying to escape? It keeps, like, going somewhere else. Hey, dragon, where are you? We just want to talk. And, oh, hey, there you are. Hey, rude. Snuck up on us. It just wants to talk and murder us. We just... Hey, dragon. How's it going? I don't want to be this close to you, though. I follow a strong policy of those who cook... Oh, I totally agree with that policy. That is a great policy, and it is one that I also follow very strongly. As the only one who cooks, I feel like... Oh, no, I actually think that was a policy that we had in my home. No wash dishes! Wash dishes! PH, you make me laugh. Let's move away from there, shall we? What did I want to tell you? I wanted to tell you something. Oh yeah, so that's what it was. That's what I want to tell you. Oh, hey. How are you doing over there, Iron Bull? When growing up, that was always the sort of the household policy that if you do dishes, if you cook, you don't do dishes. Is it dragon poop? Because if it's dragon poop, it might make us all magic. I mean, that's how I think it might work. Adults. Do you notice those other dragons in the way? Hi, dragon. Oh. I don't want to hang out with you. Like, I want to be close enough to murder you, but I don't want to be, like, close to you. I'm the far away type. Oh! Okay. Dragon's grounded. I think we're good, folks. And I think, you know... Oh. Do I feel bad for this dragon? No. No, I don't think I do. Hey, no, come back. Dragon. Dragon, come closer. We have to tell you a secret. Oops. The secret is murder. Why, your wife is not a fan of that policy, but she can burn water and undercooked chicken, so she doesn't get a say. She could... Well, I actually don't know why anyone wouldn't be a fan of that policy. Seriously, though. Because the policy basically says, right, that if... Like, why should you cook and also do dishes? Then, like, somebody's not doing any work. Hey, we killed the dragon. Superior Grenade Belt, Staff of the Void. Ooh. Ooh. Emerald. Masterwork Battle Master Armor. Oh, that sounds really cool. Sigil of Deathroot, Pure Dragon Blood, Dragon Tooth, bunch of dragon stuff. We got some... I wonder if this will be good for our heavy fighters. Another rare and I step away for a minute and you kill a dragon. OP. I think the thing is, I feel a little bad that dragon wasn't even... Although, no, actually I think the dragon was doing stuff. I think it was harassing people. Pools of the Sun. According to our legends, what remains of the sun's heat left in the earth when Elgar Nan threw the sun from the sky and buried it in the abyss, heats the hot springs and the dales. The waters of the spring have healing qualities. We have always treated them as sacred. Then, of course, our legions moved in, scarring them with their garish statuary. But fate is just. Last I heard, dragons had claimed the territory. Let's hope the beasts made a meal of fat nobles who couldn't escape in time. Pinned by an unknown Dalish elf. Oh, and hey, all of my peeps level up. Alright, we have killed one dragon. I think that's okay. I mean, it was harassing passers-by, right? So it had to die. We didn't just, like, come into its home and murder it. That's not exactly what happened. I mean, right? Right? I do feel a little bit like a bad guy. Dragon harass people. Grow some scales, you wingless little freaks. Go back to living in the trees and throw poop at each other. That is exactly how dragons harass people. Dragons are bullies. Do you hear that other dragon? We're killing dragons, folks. I'm feeling good about it. Well, I mean, I actually have mixed feelings about it. It feels a little rude. But I feel good that we killed that dragon and didn't die like we did the last time, where it just murdered us. But you know what, though? I will say, the reason why I think we're not dying to Dragonfire as we had done before is because we've got, like, some good tips came out, and it was switch your staves so that you have a staff that matches what that dragon is up to. That was really good advice, and that has changed everything. Let's save. Save. Dragon poop. Alright, so here we are. We are hearing dragons in the distance. Saving is good. And I do it. I learned it because of you, PH. I learned it because of you. Let's claim this location. Oh, we've got this tower. Right. This is our goal. Have you heard Rob and Hobbes' books? Have I read Rob and Hobbes' books? I have not read Robin, not Rob and Hobbes, but Robin Hobbes' books. I have not. Are they good? What are they about? Give me more detailed information. Okay, folks, we're heading north. And hopefully, it's just like, I don't know, a lot of dragons. Wait, there are 3 dragons here. Are we like are we killing Daenerys' children from the Game of Thrones? I bet that water's really cold. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's fine and it's warm. I don't know. But tell me about Robin Hobbes' books. What should I know about them? Ooh. Oh, there is a Fade Rift. In her books, dragons mesmerize the humans around them into serving them. Oh, well, Oh, hey, ouch. Stop it. Y'all need to leave me alone. I don't like being attacked by things. It's rude. Then they also slowly change their bodies to become more pleasing. Oh, interesting. So humans get... Oh, that's really interesting. Ooh. That's an interesting concept. Oh, I like that. Folks, I think we're actually going to finish up Emprise de Lyon, this session, but for reals. People are attacking me. It's rude. I'm just trying to close this fade rift. I didn't ask for any trouble. I mean, maybe I did ask for trouble. I did just kill a dragon. We talking shapeshifting? See, that's cool, right? I mean, that seems like a neat idea. I just like it when people do... By the way, folks, I have to tell you all about... It's a thing about Twitch. Ever since I've been watching more Twitch shows than like one or two, I just do not get as much TV watching in as I used to. Dragons have a life cycle of dragons lay eggs. Dragons become sea serpents. Sea serpent swims upstream and makes a cocoon. Let's close this rift, shall we? Huh. Okay. And the cocoon hatches into a dragon. Oh. What is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, by the way, in the books this cycle is disrupted. By whom? Me neither. Or game playing either. Yeah. So there are tons of sea serpents, but no Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Tons of sea serpents, but no dragons. Let me look at this map, if you don't mind me giving a good check. Alright, so we are here. It looks like there's another rift. Ooh. Just nature. The river then swims up is too shallow. So, let's see if we can make our way... the river... Oh, that's really interesting. And what is the impact on the lack of dragons in the universe? I got it. Alright, so there we can wander around over here as well. But let's get this second tower. Also, let's save. So how does it impact the ecosystem? The lack of dragons. Is it really bad? Are people trying to save the dragons? The race of dragon servants, for example. Oh, there's some bad guys here, folks. We're gonna have to kill them. Okay, we're just doing a little bit of murder. It's cool though. They breed normally, and their kids get scales and claws and such. But dragons aren't around to shape their forms. Huh. We're just doing a little bit of murdering right now. Alright. And we've done a little bit of murdering. So they grow wrong. Lungs too small, eyes grow shut. Oh! Oh no! That's interesting. Is it good to have dragon servant people? Or would it be better if dragon servant people died off? Do you know what I mean? Like, is having people who are sort of basically mesmerized and shaped by dragons, is that actually a good thing, or is that less of a good thing? Actually, I think, Iron Bull, you need to go and take a potion. Oh, I leveled up as well. We've all leveled up. But we don't have to level up. Right, it depends on your view. Well, alright, let's, there's a lot of stuff here, folks. Oh, we're doing really well. Let's go this way first. Let's go into this Colosseum and see what we've got. Leontine Steward. The statues, who's writing this? Adamar Gard Oat, Royal Historian. I have the case of ants and aphids, though. Symbiosis could be, yeah. Yeah, it could be. It comes, but are those benefits worth it? Yeah, it's a good question. I mean, I don't know. The phrase mesmerism makes me a little nervous. Right, I'm sure the servant, but they've been mesmerized. Although if they would die without it, I mean, yeah, that's really tricky. The statues decorating the pools of the sun depict Avard, Aegis of the Face, disciple of Andraste, bearing the prophet's ashes to safety. However, when Grand Duchess Leontine commissioned the statues for placement around the hot springs, she recommended Stuart Bellamy to the sculpture for use as a model. Rumor has it that Stuart Bellamy was Leontine's lover, and she wished to see his heroic form wherever she turned. Leontine commissioned at least 100 of the statues from the Highlands of Orlais by Lord Admar Gard Oat, Royal Historian. It's a little more subtle than, but it does still sound a little mind control-y, right? I mean, mesmerism doesn't imply a whole bunch of respect for people's autonomy, right? Yeah, some hypnotic properties. Buy this product. So I'm super paranoid. Right? Does free will necessarily make a viable strategy in nature that harms only the individual more than... hold on, wait, let me read that again. Because I'm excited by this thought. Does free will necessarily make a viable strategy in nature that harms only the individual more... In nature that harms only the individual more abhorrent? Like, your first instinct would be to do as the dragon says. Not saying I agree, but something to ponder. Could you rephrase your comment? I didn't get it completely. Does free will necessarily make a viable strategy in nature that harms only the individual more abhorrent? Maybe that's is? Is nature that harms... I think it maybe the N was supposed to be an is. Is nature that harms only the individual more abhorrent? I'm going to... There's a dragon here. I'm going to level up while we ponder this for a moment. I really dislike the... right now, if you don't mind, I'm kind of going for... what do you call them? Things that are passive, so I don't have to worry about... so I don't have to worry about mapping things onto my thing. You are a deadly threat to any enemy that can't see you coming. When you attack from stealth, you automatically critically hit. Oh, well that's cool. So like ants and aphids again, would a person deciding to be an aphid be cause for judgment? Yeah, I also like... So here's the thing I was thinking. What do we mean by deciding? I think that's the question, right? If, for example, you say, I want to enter into this relationship, I enter so freely of my own free will, and I'm able to leave anytime I want to, then sure, do what you want to do. That's cool. But if somebody sort of basically brainwash you into becoming an aphid, and you don't have the ability... you were not able to choose freely, and you don't have the ability to leave, I don't know how I feel about that. A wounded enemy is a perfect target. Your attacks are deadlier against targets that are close to death. Well, let's take this one for now. Let's take that one for now. And then Dorian also went up a level, and we are making him a necromancer. So let's give him... what is this? Here's a passive. If you are not unconscious, a spirit you control takes on your likeness and fights on your behalf for a short time. The spirit draws magic directly from the Fade, casting spells without cost. You cannot be revived by any means until the spirit leaves. Oh, that's interesting. Sure, let's do that. And then we have Cassandra, who... oh yeah, she's done actually a bunch of stuff already. This is... Let's start... survival of the species, though. Maybe to dragons we are like dogs, mutual benefit to domestication or... but do we think that we are like dogs, right? And I mean, that becomes a sort of question. So what is this one? This is Spell Purge. I don't think I was excited by Spell Purge, apparently. So what is this one here? Blessed Blades. You realize a fight with greater strength. All right, so let's use Lights in the Shadow. Attacking enemies while you're affected by Blessed Blades reduces the cooldown times of Spell Purge and Wrath of Heaven. What is this one? Allies retain effects of Blessed Blades for a short time after leaving the area of effect. Alright. I mean, a lot of people sort of think about pets in ways that make... I mean, we could talk about slavery. There are a lot of people who are like, well, slaves, right, they are simple, like black people are simple, and they don't have complex thoughts, and they're like children, and they need to be protected in slavery. But, like, nobody asked black people if they wanted to be slaves, right? So, I mean, I think that one can get into patronizing real fast. Wrath of Heaven does even more damage to demons and leaves enemies stunned longer. And then what does this do? You are healed for each enemy you strike when with Wrath of Heaven. Oh, we like healing. Let's learn that. It just becomes really tricky when other people decide they know better than you. They are proud of their humans and argue about whose pet is better. Yeah, I'm sure they enjoy that system very much. I don't know if I would enjoy it. It's all, you know, I think about sort of free consent, basically. Alright, wait, hold on. What do we know about this dragon? Yeah, but people are equal. It gets murky if two species aren't equal in cognition or perception of the world. Well, okay, so these are fire vulnerability and cold resistance. So we're still good, right? We're still good. Maybe we're good with all of them. I mean, I suppose we'd have to sort of ask this question. If being more perceptive means that you can then basically enslave other people, if that's okay. When you are reading from the servants and dragons' point of view, it gets pretty normal. Of course it does, right? I mean, of course it does. I mean, I think that is how internalizing works. I don't know. I mean, I'd have to read it. Then when another character comes across them later, you realize how weird it all is. Yeah. But see, that's what I think of as no, don't hit me. That's what I think of as good writing, right? Like, I think that sort of thing where I love it when you read a book and you think you know what it's all about, and then all of a sudden a different character comes in and completely changes. Ooh, hold on a second. I am not doing well right now. I need to heal myself. That's a thing that I need to do. Yeah, so I love it when books do that, and when books are able to play with perspective, I love that. I don't know if I think Ursula K. Le Guin does that really, really well. Is it slavery to own a dog? To keep a chimp in a zoo? Again, not saying I agree, but it's a point. Oh, certainly. The question is, do dogs have sapience? Right? I think that we. I think the argument would be that dogs don't have sapience. Now, a dragon might say that we don't have sapience, but the main character throughout the series makes so many mistakes just by thinking people are better off without him around. Oh, very interesting. This dragon is... Hold on. Hey, Iron Bull, how are you doing? I'm a little concerned about your health right now. Just noting it. What do I have going on right now? Oh, you know what I have? I have a cool potion. And I'm going to use it. I've got some Antivan fire. And we're going to use it all over this dragon. Because that's what bombs are for. Oh, hey, everyone! Take a potion. Maybe you can't. Oh, no, you're dead. Yeah, I noticed he's down. I will bring him back up. Oh my goodness. Dorian, get back up. It's okay. Hey! Rude! There we go. Alright. This dragon is doing strafing runs, and it's rude. The first 3 trilogies are structured as follows. The first trilogy introduces the main characters. The second introduces the main plot. This dragon seems a bit more dangerous than the last dragon, by the way. The third brings it together. Oh, that's interesting. Are the books, it's fascinating though. Symbiosis between sapient races seems like it's a fascinating minefield. Well, it's interesting too though. I mean, if we think about, because is it equal, right? Like, I feel like you can do symbiosis in a couple of different ways, right? Like, you can do symbiosis where we both have equal power, where we both have equal say, where we both, where we actually are equal. Or we could do symbiosis in a way where one is the servant of the other, who's the master, and that is less, that's not about equality. Let's just note, by the way, this dragon is intense and is sort of kicking our butts a little bit. I mean, we're working on this dragon. We're working on it. But this dragon is clearly more difficult than the last dragon. It would be interesting. Well, now hold on a second. I didn't watch a lot of DS9. I know, right? But yeah, so I didn't watch a lot of DS9, but they have symbiosis like Dax, right? Dax, right? I'm thinking about this, right? Dax is has a symbiote, like they've got a symbiotic relationship. Don't hit me, don't tase me, bro. Like, that was a thing, right? Yes, the Trill, yes. How does symbiosis work? I think you should take a potion while we're here. I think you should... No, you're fine. You're golden. I think you should also take a potion. And I will not take a potion. How does their race... I just did not watch a lot of DS9, but how does symbiosis work with the Trill? Like, is this... Ouch. Is this voluntary? How are we working here? Okay. Let's see what we have. Oh, we're stunned. Come back, dragon! No. Alright, here we go. This dragon is still quite alive, everyone. Oof. So, Trill... Oh, wait, there are more things. Oof. Which is interesting to explore the notion of changing gender via the symbiotes, although I think that was in TNG. Was that in TNG? Trill are trained in academies, so only the best are suited to get it. Ah! Okay, so this is something that they seek out, right? This is consensual and desired. No, I think the idea of symbiosis actually is very, very interesting, and I'm intrigued by all the different ways in which... Why? Stop stunning us! Don't do it, it's rude! This dragon, the symbiote remembers everything its previous host remembers. And even a small part of their spirit, it seems. Oh, that's interesting. Hey, Ice Bunny, how are you? It's an honor to receive a symbiote. So in turn, the new host remembers all that. Oh, wow. Ice Bunny, we are trying to kill this dragon, and this dragon is, not cooperating, I think is the best way to put it. Oh, Dorian's down. Sorry. We need to, deal with that in some kind of a way. Oh, Dorian. Where are you? Oh, that's cool. Where's Dorian? Where is Dorian? Where did he... there he is. Okay. Ice Bunny, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm stunned. No. Don't be stunned. You know, I don't feel bad. I don't feel as bad for this dragon. This dragon, is being a little problematic. It's murderizing us. So, Dorian, I want you to take a potion. Take a potion, Dorian. Okay. And you should take a regeneration potion. And, also, clearly, I should take a power potion, and, you should take, a rock armor potion. Let's all take a lot of potions. Okay. I love Korean barbecue sauce. And if the Korean barbecue sauce makes the dragons tastier, then that's probably, overall a good thing, right? Maybe you have to ask him nicely why he would not die. I suppose nice asking is probably good. Let's, okay, we've got dragons everywhere. Whew, okay. I don't want to group up. Where's the dragon? There it is. It's a beautiful dragon, isn't it, though? It also throws blue poop at us, which is not great. But it's a really good-looking dragon. I'm just gonna loot this one over here while we're waiting. No, don't group up! Don't group up, people. Do you mean Gojujan? Yes. Dragon. Okay, oh. Wait, Dorian! Dorian, hold on. Why are you, close to death? Don't be close to death. I don't like that. I know, I am the honorary mucker of the dragon stables, and this is a true fact. And we are going to, we're gonna throw some Antivan fire on you again as well. And I hope that will help. Ugh, but of course you just move! Ugh! I use my Antivan fire and the dragon just moves. Dorian! Dorian, wake up! I can't remember if that is hot sauce or barbecue sauce. It is Korean. Alright, hold on. And I've got to take care of Dorian there for a moment because he's, dying. Cold tooth! Almost dead. Almost dead. Okay. By the way, I think we're going to have to do some serious, here we go. I think we have to do some serious, what's the word? Resupply. I hope... Oh, cold tooth. All right, we are healthy at the moment, so that's not bad. I think we've got him. I think we've got him, or her. Person. Okay. All right. And we got it. Oh. Whew. Everyone, That was not easy. That was not an easy fight. Let's loot all the bodies, and hopefully we can get stuff. How's everyone doing? What are you fighting? Oh, hey, hi, how are you? You know, we thought everything was fine, but no, it turns out there was one more. Thank you so much. I tell you, I would not be able to kill these dragons without you. Did people level up again?
Still don't like me, Cassandra, after all this time?
Whoa.
Why does it matter? We are different in every possible way.
A little baby.
And not every way. There is my family.
Your family of slave-owning imperial magisters.
Ghastly, isn't it? Toss it all on the fire and be done with it. That's what I say.
Very well. There is that.
I knew you'd come around.
It's, you know, I have to tell you, I know that I'm not using all the other people that I could be using. Also, where's our big dragon? There it is. But I really like my team. They work for me, and I should probably explore other people, but then I don't. Oh, nice sword, some potion belts. Ooh, masterwork prowler armor. Is this armor better than my armor? Because if it is, I need to wear it, because I hate looking like... I just am not looking slick. Let's see. We're gonna check, folks. Armor. We are here. Masterwork Prowler armor. Hey, look, it is better than my armor. It doesn't have as good range defense, but abilities cost less if not being hit. This looks really good, and I can put... Alright, we're gonna wear this armor because I think it's better than, you know. Look at that. See, that's way better. I don't look like a goofus anymore. That was important to me. I want to thank you all for indulging me and putting in new armor. Alright, let's look through here for... Ooh, shards. Ooh. Fancy, right? Now I look dressed, because before I was looking super naked with paint on. And, like, actually not even paint, mud. I looked like I was wearing a lot of mud. And I was not as excited about that. 7 shards. That's not bad. Okay. So, I wonder... Now, PH, it doesn't sound to me like the relationship between the dragon servants and the dragons who see them as pets mirrors the relationship between the Trill and their symbiotes? Or does it? Because again, I didn't, and I know people love DS9, and and I need to watch it, like, I do know that. I realize that I am, what's the word? I am derelict in my duties, because I have not watched it, and, you know, I like Star Trek, so I do need to see it. I've watched a couple episodes, like I watched season 1 of DS9, and then I think I joined the army or something. Anyway, something happened that sort of put me out of TV watching for a time, and so I was not able to really watch DS9. So, huh. No, it wasn't that it wasn't nerdy enough, it was just that I'm pretty certain that what ended up happening is I was overseas at the time. I'm pretty sure that's just what it was. Because when I joined the army in 1990, and then I was basically in the army and overseas from like 90 to 97, and so I missed a bunch of TV and other cultural references, US-based cultural references for quite a while. And then when I came back in 97, I went to undergraduate, and, you know, undergraduate can be very... I didn't watch a lot of TV during undergraduate either, because I was sort of caught up in a lot of work. So, what I would say is, I missed a bunch... basically, I just missed a bunch of media through the 90s. And I got other media, but I missed a lot of media in the 90s, so... Yeah, it wasn't that it wasn't nerdy enough, it's just that I think it was in that, like, I have a bit of a... Like, there's a bit of a... The 90s are a little bit tricky for me. in terms of what media I had access to. Like, I never watched Friends, right? I think Friends started the year before I joined the Army, and then I joined the Army, and I did not watch Friends. And it wasn't, right, it's just because I was out of the country. Yeah, no, I mean, I hear really good things about it, and I know that Ron Moore from Battlestar worked on that, right? All right, so let's get this Fade Rift, shall we? I think that'd be a good idea. I also just sort of want to note that we don't have enough materials right now, so I'm a little concerned about that. Secure the third tower. What is this? Slay the Highland Ravager. As if the Red Temple occupation was enough, dragons have moved into the region. So far, only a few high dragons have been spotted. A Hibernal, a Katsunzan, and a Highland Ravager. But if they breed, the presence of these unique and powerful beasts could prove an even greater threat to the local population than the Templars. They showed friends all... DS9 was one of my favorites, as well as a little more serialized than... Oh. The thing is, yeah, I just wasn't watching it in Germany. It was like Friends and Seinfeld. I kind of missed both of those in some ways. Now, when I was in Germany, they were still showing, what were they showing? They were, whoa! Can I level up people right now? Because maybe we should. I don't know. Can we give him... what is this? You know what? We're not going to worry about leveling up. We're just going to go and close this rift. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Right? Yes. It'll be fine. I'm sure. It'll be great. Not even anything to worry about. Why is that thing coming towards me? I would like it not to come towards me. Oof. You know what I think? I think I need to avoid this and work on those things over there a little bit. Ouch! Leave me alone. I just need to disrupt this lift. You watched it in German? Yeah, like I was like when I was in Germany, I was watching Tatort, and I don't know. I wasn't. Sometimes I watched when I was there. Yeah, no, I just wasn't watching French and German. I was watching Tatort, and I would sometimes be amused by I would sometimes be amused by the fact that they were still running Knight Rider in Germany, and I thought that was funny. And also Baywatch, of course. It was the 90s. There was still a whole lot of Hasselhoff going on. Like, a whole lot of Hasselhoff. Which, you know, people like Hasselhoff. I didn't get it. I'm just telling you, Knight Rider. It was a thing. Where am I? Why am I dead? People, bring me back to life.
Help for the main, please.
Bring me back to life. Life. Okay. We're going back here. We do not have stuff right now. That's okay. He didn't actually reunite Germany, but that is what it's about, right? There was that song of his, that freedom song he did, and everybody was into it. This might have been a really bad idea, because we don't have anything right now, and we're. I was actually, yeah, I was in Germany from 92 to 97, and so the reunification was very. We were all in that time period. I am not really excited by what's happening in this fight right now. Oh my gosh! We're all being murdered, everyone! This is not good at all. Also, why are you up here? Is that why we've been murdered all this time? Because Cassandra was not hanging out in the fight? Is that why we've been dying all this time? That's not good. Alright, that's bogus. Hi, Dorian, wake up. Okay. Let me go over here to Dorian. Oh, he's dead again. But I can use powers from him. This is, sorry about that. We're in a bit of a mess at this moment. I know, right? All right, so I've got these powers, and I don't even know what all of them do. But I can revive someone, I think, is something that I can do. So I should do that. I should revive someone, but who am I reviving? First off, where are my friends? Hold on. Alright, so this is me. There's Mercutio. There's a Wraith. Where's Iron Bull? Well, here we go. Let's do this. Let's confirm. And do that. Did I do it? It doesn't look like I did it. Confirm. Confirm. Is that going? No, because he's gone now. Oh my goodness. Alright, this fight is not going well. Okay. So, I'm not excited about the situation we're in. I need to wake up Mercutio. Alright, I need to go back to myself. I have nada. Oh gosh, folks, this fight is going super badly. Like, it is not going well. I need to go stealth. I also need to wake up everybody, but I can't do that right now. Let me disrupt this. Yeah, yeah, Tommy Xmas, it has hit the fan. We've got like 1 million people. They are all here, and it is bad. It is bad. I am not in a good way. There are like way too many of these people. They're all trying to kill me. Like, Tommy Xmas, and here's the other thing you need to know. We just killed 2 dragons, so we don't have any potions. Like, we have no potions, and it's not good. Actually, you know what? I think you need to take your regeneration potion. And maybe that will help. Did you take your potion? You did. Okay. And then you should also take your rock armor potion. Oh. Okay. I want to wake up other people, but I can't find their bodies. Oh, man. Okay, this is not going well, everyone. This is going real bad. Oh, wait, I'm awake again. Alright, what can I do? What can I do? I really think we need other people. Maybe I can disrupt the rift? Is there a, like, man. Die Flodas was a Dutch comedy show about family of white trash people being assigned housing in a posh neighborhood. Can I escape with one dude? Maybe I can. But I also feel like We are so close. Let me try to escape a little bit with one dude. Or at least fire from way far away, because she's got... Oh, hello. Because I feel like maybe we can actually do it. I'm a little bit over-optimistic, though, but maybe we can. Alright, I'm gonna disrupt this rift again. Folks, if we get through this, I'm gonna be so shocked. We might be able to do it. Dorian, wake up. Okay, everybody's back up. What if we actually are able to do it? That would be crazy. I'm gonna disrupt this rift. And now hey, folks, we did it. We did it. Gotta risk it to get the biscuit. Oh. Well, well. Tommy, by the way, I want to say thank you so much for hanging out with us in the Academic Foxhole. It is lovely to have you here. That was a close one, and it was miserable. I was like, what? No. We're all gonna die. Welcome to the Academic Foxhole and all the battle buddies who are hanging out here. We like to play games and overthink them and talk about things too much. It's what we do. That was like, oh no, not good. So here's the thing, folks. We can probably secure the safe passage for this tower, but I think we need to go to a place. We need to get materials, right? We are in a. Let's save. We're gonna save right now. Is what we're gonna do. Like we can level up, which will be great. And the talking almost got you a total wipe. Good save. I know, right? Almost got me a total wipe. I was like, hey, what do we think about symbiosis? And also DS9. I'm gonna die. Welcome in, Tommy. We play Dragon Age Inquisition on Saturdays on the PS4. Well, you know, as long as we can, I suppose. Once we finish, then we'll do something different. And then on Thursdays, I play sort of shorter games, indie games on the Mac. And there are things. You were like, things aren't going well over there. We probably shouldn't, but let's try to kill these things. I know! We talk about interesting stuff. Let's kill these bad guys. Hi, how are you? Let's just do a little bit of murder. Oh, yeah. Also, Tommy, where are you from? What are your hobbies? What do you like doing? Ouch. Rude. Hi, how are you? You should leave me alone. Like, that's what I believe. So we have folks here in the U.S. We've got folks from Europe, all parts of Europe. We've got folks from all over, which is pretty awesome. And we watch lots of Twitch shows. We hang out. I have never tried Stardew Valley. I've watched Muppet Aphrodite stream it, but I've never played it myself. I think it's not on the highest level of my priority. It's a farming sim. And I feel like that's one of those games that will probably never end. I feel like I'll probably wait some. And I think that's like on a second... I don't think I mind the idea of farming. I think it could be interesting. But I think I should probably play more Stellaris, which has similar... Like, I just feel like before I play Stardew Valley, I should probably play some Stellaris or Crusader Kings 2, is what I'm thinking. Oh, hey, something just happened. We completed a quest. That's great. I hear a dragon in the background. which I am not going to get involved with at the moment. Where are we? Alright, so... Oh, look at that. Pools of the Sun and a world map. That seems cool. There's a dragon over there and a bunch of other stuff over there. What if that's awesome, though? I want to go over there and check it out. I just want to check it out, even though we really need not to because we're super... Like, we just... Here's the thing. No dragons. We are not allowed to run into any dragons. Because that would probably kill us. So, let's not do that. Have I done any farming simulators before? I think I've done things that might have been vaguely... Look, it's a fast travel. Hi. Hi, monsters. How are you? I just never really got into it either. I'm sure it's great. Like, I'm sure it's got awesomeness related to it in multiple ways. But I think... Alright, folks. There's a fast travel box. Oh, nice! Welcome! I am so glad... It is good to have you here. We're a bunch of... So what do? A bunch of us are tabletop gamers that we play... okay, by the way, fast travel enabled, which means we can go back here and bring up our supplies. Huh. Yeah, so we, a bunch of us play tabletop games. I GM a bunch of things. I GM... GURPS is my main. Play Call of Cthulhu. I do a lot of sort of games in that... What is this? I should probably read this. Games in that vein, but we also are, like, we watch...
I enjoy fighting at your side, Bull.
Same here, Seeker.
Oh, nice.
But I will also enjoy returning to the base and sinking slowly into a steaming hot bath sprinkled with rose petals.
Oh, now you're just being mean. I mean roses. Who has sex smelling like roses? Violets, or a nice frangipani, maybe.
I like that they're getting along well. As soon as someone said Hasselhoff, I was like, maybe I'll stay a while. Well, you know, the Hoff, right? So I have to tell you all something. I don't know if you know this. So there was this, I think this is hilarious. There was when I was living in Germany, there was an album of his, because, you know, he has a lot of albums. Red Templar Dispatch. Hold the tower! Do not let the Inquisition reach the quarry, or worse, the keep. Everything we have worked on will be lost. I'm good with that, actually. So he had this CD that I saw. Do I need to do this? No, I don't want. I want potions. Here we go. So yeah, so he had this CD, and it was called. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? You'll like it. It was called Night Lover, but Night was spelled Knight, like Knight Rider, but it was Night Lover, and and I was like, oh, Hasselhoff, you know, good for you. But I laughed. I laughed quite a lot on that one, because Night Lover, that's like, come on, right? That's a little ridiculous, but whatever. By the way, I've been able to level up my regeneration potion so that it heals nearby allies for the same amount. So that is a way to get more healing going on. So I think that's pretty good. I cannot replenish all. That's not good. Well, let's replenish all of that. Dorian certainly needs... Oh, well... No brain. No brain, no pain. So let's... I need more of that. Let's go... Where is our Iron Bull? You should also get at least one. I am sad that I'm running low. Ooh. Okay, I don't have... Well, there we go, my friends. We are running out of the rash vine. We need more of that badly. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's level up our people, since it turns out they can level up now, which is great. Dorian is going to do more necromancing stuff. What is this? Spirit Mark. You inflict a target with an attacking spirit, reflecting ongoing damage. If it dies, the spirit Mimics Mixed Body. Okay, so we have an upgrade we can do. Targets you kill with Spirit Mark now fight for you longer and harder. You can now have multiple marked targets. When a marked target dies, a wisp appears and attacks with you for a short time. Oh, let's go with longer rather than multiple, because if we only have, I feel like that's probably better. Let's learn that. And apply. And then we've got Cassandra, who's doing some Templar stuff. We're going to give her the Blessed Blades upgrade, I think, where it reduces cooldown, but we'll do this one where they get more. We'll learn that. Apply. My brother loved to watch the team Sundays after lunch when my grandpa took a nap. Which team? Which team? Ice Bunny, which team? And then Iron Bull. Iron Bull has 2 points to spend. What? How much of my people leveled up while I've been gone? He's a Reaver. So we're going to just give him bonuses. Oh, the A-Team! Oh, the A-Team. Yeah, the A-Team was a big deal. So, gang, I have not mapped all of his items. Dragon Rage, you launch an attack fueled by your fury, ripping into foes for damage that increases as your own wounds deepen. Ring of Pain significantly increases the effect. You take damage with each swing. The A-Team was pretty awesome. What is this? Devour. Consume. After you attack with Devour, your next use of Dragon Rage is a better chance of ripping deeply into your target for critical success. That sounds really great. Each use of Devour heals more damage. Oh, that also sounds great. So let's map one of these things. What do we do? What powers does he not need? Gosh. Alright, we need to look at this. He is one of these folks. Two-handed weapon, it looks like. No one was ever hit. What is this? Block and slash. Mighty Blow. You deliver a powerful attack that crumples foes, leaving them knocked down for a short time. What is this one here? This is Whirlwind. That seems pretty good. Pommel Strike. Let's get rid of Pommel Strike. I think we can replace Pommel Strike with this this big thing here. So let's map to the menu, and let's map it to this Pommel Strike. Alright, and then let's give Devour, I don't know, let's give Devour this Consume. Let's learn that. You ain't getting no plane! I remember watching it in Mission Impossible. Oh, Mission Impossible. Love Mission Impossible. And for some, Dragon Rage is a dangerous ability. For you, it's the only way to fight. You now hit harder and reduce the cooldown time for Devour with every attack. That sounds pretty great. Dragon Rage no longer damages you, although you can no longer use it as often. Let's learn that one. So we've just leveled up our people, and that seems amazing. I wonder how many people have stood over a wounded friend saying, "This never happened in the A-Team." Maybe it happens all the time. I don't actually know. Like, it's entirely possible. So we don't have enough materials, but maybe we can try to kill that dragon anyway. Shall we do it? Like, I think we should try it. I think we should try to kill that dragon anyway, even though it is unlikely that we have enough potions with which to do it. It's a bad idea, right? So, Tommy Christmas, one of the things you probably need to know about me and Dragon Age, probably two things. One, I'm a hoarder, and I like to collect all the stuff. But secondly, if it's a bad idea, we'll probably just go and do it. So, taking on a dragon that will probably kill us without enough supplies? Let's do it. Although, maybe, actually, we should just, drugs are bad. Maybe we have better weapons, and maybe that might help. I mean, we can just check. I don't know. But Cassandra is wielding this really awesome weapon, and that is not as good. Dorian did you watch Raumschiff Orion? Oh, Raumschiff Orion while I was in Germany. I actually, it was not on TV when I lived in Germany, but because I teach a class on the 1960s, I actually bought it from Amazon.de. I haven't been able to watch it yet, but I have it, and I'm really excited about having it. So, the answer there is basically yes, more or less yes. I haven't watched it yet, but I own it on DVD now, and I will watch it. And I am very excited about it because who doesn't like there's also a West German spy TV show that came out in the 60s, which I really want for my class that I teach, but unfortunately for me, I don't think it's out on DVD, and that is a super bummer for me. So it doesn't look like any of this armor is as good as what she has, or as good... Oh, this is a little bit better than Iron Bull. It gives him more constitution, a heal bonus, melee defense, range defense, and it increases his stamina. So, it looks better. We'll put him in it. You know, I don't remember the name. Because I read about it. Oh, good. All right, we'll do it. I need to remember what the name... Oh, actually, sorry, one more thing I have to do. Iron Bull died, which means he needs to put on a new amulet because he's amuletless. Amuletless. And there's a life... So we have these life ward amulets, and we're going to put that on him because he tends to die. Okay, now we're good. Now we're going to kill a dragon. And it's going to happen. Actually, I think it was Der Dritte Mann, right? I think that was it. And it was like, it was a German spy show, TV show from the 60s. And I think it was Der Dritte Mann, and I was not able to find it on DVD when I looked the last time, but I really want it. Oh, no, that's a film. That's a film. No, it was a TV show. It was a TV show from the 60s that I really desperately want to find because I want to be able to put it in my class that I teach on German. Hey gang, this seems really bad. There's a dragon down here, and I think it's going to try to kill us, but that's cool. It's awesome. I'm not even quite certain how we're going to get down here safely. And maybe we don't get down here safely. Maybe we just die desperately. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Actually, it might not be fine. It's cool. Up and up, oh, eep, oh. Well, healing potion number 1. So there's a dragon here. And it's sleeping. Why don't we attack a sleeping dragon? I feel like that's super cool. Oh no, my peeps won't follow. That's bad. No, they're all here. Okay, we're here. Okay, all the peeps are here. That's fine. I was very worried. You know, hold on a second. Hi, dragon. You have cold vulnerability. Oh no. Greater fire resistance. That's bad. No, this is bad, actually. This is bad. We're not in a good way. We're in a really, really bad way because our mage is currently wielding... and he can't change his staff. We're not in a good way, everybody. We're in a bad way. Okay. So this dragon, unlike the other dragons, is the other way around. So, yeah. Yeah, it's not good, everybody. It is really not good. We're probably gonna die. But we're gonna do our very best. We will do our best to try to... deal with this, but I think it's gonna be bad. I think it's going to be really bad. Because this is a fire dragon as opposed to all the other dragons which were ice dragons. But you know what? We are going to work really hard and do our best. We're going to do our best. Let's get some friends taking some potions, shall we? And everybody else seems mostly okay. Wait, this is... Hey, EasyBTZ233, welcome, welcome. It is nice to have you here at the Academic Foxhole, where we play games, and I get distracted by what's going on the screen by talking to you all about really interesting things. And I'm really excited to know this is the hardest dragon in the game, and we are not prepared. This is great. This is good times. I'm sure this will be awesome. Well, we'll do our best. Welcome in, by the way. We were recently talking about David Hasselhoff, and so, alright, the next time I come online, Ice Bunny, I'm going to see if I can... there's an article I had about some German TV from the 60s. I am not prepared! And I'm going to see... Oops, that's not what I want. I'm going to see if I can find out, find the name of the show again, and if I can, I will tell you all, because maybe I could find it. But the last time I checked, which was like maybe 3 years ago, it wasn't on DVD, although maybe it is now. But the thing is, I would really like it because I don't have a lot of West German 60s spy stuff. I have things that are done by multiple countries, and I have some East German spy stuff, which is good. Oh! No joke. I mean, one of the things that I have them do is I have my students watch this show called Top Secret for Eyes Only, and it's an East German spy film from the 60s, and then also I have them watch two parts of 17 Moments in Spring, which is a Russian spy miniseries, also from the 60s, late early 70s. Oh! Ooh. German crime shows. I love Tator. That is one of my favorites. How are all my people doing over there? I hope they're doing well. Even though we're hitting them with the not optimal items. Well, I suppose on the plus side, the dragon's not going to fly away? Maybe? I don't know about that, though. Gang. Oh, let's move. Alright, I'm gonna make myself stealthy and hit him again, because I feel like I can do a lot of damage that way. Ooh! Ouch! Hey! Rude! Did you... Rude! Hold on. I need to take a potion of healing. And I can't just yet. Give me another second. Potion of healing. I just want to point out that I just got shot in the face by a dragon, and that was really rude. Did I do anything to hurt the dragon's feelings? But you should take a look at the Edgar Wallace films. I remember Der Frosch mit der Maske creeped me out. Ooh, I love German films. Like, I love German films. You should take this magic potion. And you, I think you're fine. And you, I think you're also fine. Back to me. I don't know, folks. Let's, see what we can do. This dragon, I don't know. It'll be fun. But as far as I remember, they were more detective stories. Oh, I don't mind detective stories. I don't put detective stories in my class that I teach. And it's not because I'm against detective stories, because I love them a lot. It's just that, if I did detective stories as well... Oh, hey, Dorian. Hi. How are you? You don't seem to be doing well. I think you should take a healing potion. Yeah, this dragon is pretty tough. I like detective stories quite a lot. It's just that if I have to find some way to, hey, Iron Bull, you should take this regeneration potion. It's just that if I did detective stories as well as spy stories, there'd be way too much, right? Way too much media. There's already a lot. It's hard to limit the materials. Oh, I make sure that there are subtitles, so that they can read the subtitles. And well, I was teaching an international jazz age class, and I wanted them to. Oh, I made a mistake there. Oops. I was watching an international jazz age class, and I wanted them to watch this film from Argentina, which did not have subtitles. So I found the subtitles online, and then I hand put them in. There's a program that will allow you to sort of put subtitles on things by hand, and I did. I spent like a couple hours putting in these subtitles by hand because, you know, they've got to be able to understand. And so sometimes that's a bit of a challenge, but if it's a German thing that there aren't subtitles for anywhere on the internet, which there usually are, I can do them myself. Because I have enough German that I can do them myself. Okay. Oh. Well, I mean, oh hey, hold on a second. It looks like some people are on the verge of dying. You should take a potion. Don't die. And oh, hold on. You should take a potion as well. Take a potion. You take a potion. Ah! Dorian just died. That is not what I wanted. Ooh, folks. Alright, well, we're gonna do that. Hope we can, I need to take a potion. Alright, I just want to let you know that it's not looking really good for the team. I know! This is not good. We need to save everybody in an epic way. Ooh. Iron Bull, don't die! Seriously, don't die. Okay, good. I don't want you dying. Like, I don't want my team dying. Oh, I'm stunned. Rude. Okay, back up. And like, we've done a lot of damage to it. I need to get him back, though. Oh, gosh, folks. This is a little intense. Oh, gosh, both of them are down. That is really, really bad. Stealth. Okay, where are my friends? Where are their bodies? Okay. Iron Bull, wake up. Wake up, Iron Bull! No. Iron Bull? Ah! Iron Bull, wake up! Ah! Okay, pause. Hold on. Where's everybody at? Iron Bull... That's fine. Oh, you should take your regeneration potion, because it will also heal us, I think. And I need to not be hit by things. Oh, I know. I can do this. I will stealth myself out. Now, where is Dorian? Where is he? That is a dragonling. That is not Dorian. Has anyone seen Dorian? Because he's got healing, and it would be good for him to be awake. Ooh, that's a very good question. I don't know. I think that would be really... Oh, this is Cassandra. You know what I need to do? We're gonna, I just need to get back to where that healing is happening, I think. Right, see, I'm just gonna pick up some healing. Because she's got her regeneration thing going on. And I think I just found Dorian. Dorian, hi. You should wake up. There we go. Oh! Dorian just died again. I need to be in your healing zone. Oh, good. Everybody's awake. All right, this is great. I don't think everybody's healed, but we are in a healing space. Oh, folks, we are going to do our very best. We're doing our very best. I can't imagine the game would do well without a shield fighter. I think that would be really tough. I wonder if, alright, I think, okay, we are not there yet, but I feel like we are not in a bad way, maybe. Okay, folks. This is not bad. This is not bad. Alright. What does that do? If I ever get mine to run, I'm gonna oh! You totally should. You totally should. And then you should tell me what happens. Because I'm really interested. I messed up there, but it's fine. Oh, I got stunned. Dorian's dead again. We'll get him back. We'll get him back. Oh, hi. No, leave me alone. Like, you all need to leave me alone. I'm not here for lots of fire. Oh, no. Ooh, folks. Everybody's dead again. I have to go stealth, I think, to wake everybody back up. Iron Bull, wake up. You first. Alright, and then Dorian, wake up. And... oh, I just got killed. That was rude. Okay. Let's strategize about what's happening right now. I am going to have to do something about this, but I don't know what. Let's move out of the way. Alright, we've got revivals and barriers happening. I think, Dorian, you're so great. We're gonna have you actually just do your revival potion. I know, such a powerful dragon, and if we can get... okay, alright. If we can just get near Cassandra, then we can be healed. Alright. I hate that we get stunned. That's really bad. Oh, need to move. And I actually just need to, go stealth. And, put on... oh, alright, let's... hold on. We need you, Iron Bolt, to take your big potion. And, I know this jerk dragon, right? I know, we should just hit the rude dragon with spoons. I need to maybe find Dorian and wake him up again. No, this is not what's happening. The dragon is not defending its young. The dragon is putting its young in harm's way because it is a bad parent. It's calling its young to be injured. That's all I'm noting. Roll up newspaper to the nose! Oh, poor Dorian. Dorian is not doing well, but we need to wake up again. Oh, hey, no. We need to, like... I just died. That was really bad. Excuse me for a moment, if you don't mind. I'm also now stunned. Oh, gosh. Hey, everybody. Let's wake up all the people. Wake up all the people? Dorian, wake up! Mercutio, wake up! Okay, we're good. Okay, hold on. Back to me. Alright, good. Sorry. I need to, go stealth? Oh, wait, where am I? Hold on. Here we go. Well, because I think you're actually not dead. I think you're technically unconscious. And, after you are unconscious, then you can be revived. But I think if everybody's dead, then they all walk by and just murder your body. Why are more people dead? Oh, okay. There are a lot of people who are running around being dead in ways that I do not appreciate. I think it's more like feeling ill rather than dead. Iron Bull, wake up! Oh, interesting. Okay, let's... Iron Bull, what are you doing? Iron Bull, you should take, a regeneration potion. And I should wake up Dorian. I do not want to be here by the dragon. I want to wake up Dorian. Hi, Dorian. Wake up! Okay. Dorian, how are you doing? You're not doing well. That's cool. I think you should take your magic potion. And I am going to go back to trying to kill this dragon with my special power potion. Oh. Yeah, this is bad. And let's do that. Ooh, I did a lot of damage. Ugh! Don't hit me! Don't tase me, bro! It's rude. Ooh, this dragon is almost done, folks. Almost done, this dragon. I think we've got it. Dorian's dead again. I think this might have been a little bit easier if I'd been able to sort of put Dorian with the right, what do you call it? Staff. We can do it, we can do it, we can do it! We're gonna do it! We did it! Oh, alright, we just need to kill these little, dragonlings, and then we're good. It would be really terrible if we all died with a TPK due to dragonlings right now. That would be the worst. Okay. We did it, everyone. We did it! Woo! Thanks, everybody! Thanks for all of the, moral support, because that was not an easy battle. And I do not think we were actually prepared for that battle. I think that was like, oh no! that was not... Let's loot everything, because after we kill a dragon and its babies, what do you want to do? Loot. That's what good people do. That was super intense. We got all three. This was the last one. We did the first two, then didn't have any potions left, and then went to this one. So that is, Oh, yeah, sorry. Let's save. Let's just in case something really bad happens. Hey! Cher, it is good to have you here. How are you? It is excellent to have you back with us. We didn't go to the Exalted Plains or the Emerald Graves. We just went and killed dragons. And we've killed a lot of dragons, and we had some really close situations that were really not good. Like, we killed 2 dragons, had no potions, and then thought, oh, there's this rift. Closing a rift won't be bad, and so we went to close this rift, but it turns out that Cassandra just didn't come with us to where the rift was, and so we were trying to fight without her, and then we almost died, and it was super dire. But that's cool. So now, where is the dragon's stuff right now? We have to find the dragon head. And we were talking about 1960s German TV shows and films. We were also talking about David Hasselhoff, because we were talking about Germany, and Germany loves David Hasselhoff. I don't know if they actually love him anymore. The Up All Night game. Dukes... Oh, we got a cool new helmet. Elf, dwarf, or human... Oh, cool new helmet. A schematic for a robe. That's great. A great belt that I think that Cassandra will really want. A unique dagger. It's too bad I'm not a dagger person. Unique light armor. Hey, we have got some great stuff here that I think will do really well for our team. I'm feeling really good about it. Okay. And now we can actually find the way out of this place, since we actually just jumped down into a pit and took damage. Jer, what is this Up All Night game? Oh, no, wait, no. I know exactly what game you're playing, Jer. I know that game. The Up All Night game? I play that game way too often, as a matter of fact. And it's surprising. You know, you're up all night, and you're like, what did I do for that? And you're like, I don't know. Yeah, the Up All Night game. Not the best game. Not the best game. That is a true statement. And yeah, not the best game. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. As do I. I play that game with a number of West Coast streamers, and then I'm like, ooh, it's 3 in the morning. And then I'm not really ready to go to sleep yet, and then it's 4 in the morning. Yeah. At least I hope that you were up all night for fun reasons rather than for boring reasons. That you were doing good, exciting things. So, folks, we have done some amazing dragon excitement. I think that and it's almost 3 o'clock, which is when I tend to stop. Like, that's the more or less goal. And then the alarm goes off. Oh, that's so not good. I think what we can do actually right now is save. Ooh, I didn't actually want a new save. Bummer. I think we should look to see if there are any close by shards. We've wiped out the job. Yes, we did. Now, maybe we're going to destroy the ecosystem, and that'll be sad. I think we can actually pick up these shards and then head over to Skyhold. Skywatch is different, sorry. Head over to Skyhold and go to our war table. I think we can do all of that. And then pick up again, and this time really go to the Emerald Graves or the Exalted Plains for real next time. Or one of the DLC. For the most part, it's not bad, as I don't have a day job. It just makes it hard to catch events at... Yeah. Like, it's not technically bad for me right now, because it's the summer, and I get to make my own schedule. The only problem is... people also want to meet me sometimes in the morning for meetings, and so, like, then you're just sort of running the candle at both ends, and that's not always the best. Also, I need to try to just be a little bit more consistent with my schedule. That, I think, would not be a bad thing to do. Because, you know, I mean, the school year is gonna start sometime soon. I mean, it's not starting right now, but it's starting soon enough that I should probably start thinking about trying to get on some kind of more regular schedule. And of course the other thing is, I was working out, and I was doing pretty well, and I want to sort of be awake at a slightly more reasonable time for that. But I had to stop because I got a tendinitis in my shoulder, and so I'm giving myself a little bit of a break. Hi! We're gonna kill those things just a little bit. It's gonna be cool. And, once we kill them, we'll move on. Let's do that. Yeah, but I'm gonna try to get into slightly more... I think the problem is that my idea of what I would like my life to look like is slightly different. In terms of scheduling, is slightly different than what I think the universe wants my life to look like. When I was in the army, and there was a time when I was on swing shift, which I loved. I enjoyed sort of working from 2 to 10. That worked for me really well as because I could sort of wake up at a slightly decent time. I could then, like, I didn't have to wake up at like 5 or 6 or 7. I could wake up at like 9 or 10. I could sort of work out, do some stuff. You try to drink matcha tea, tastes like spring, and is 6 times more potent than coffee. Oh, but what is it? Is it bitter? I'm not a... I'm gonna say a thing that is a lie. It's not really a lie, but it's also really not a lie. So I'm gonna say this complicated thing that is sort of a lie, but sort of not a lie. And that is, I'm not really... let's head south and east a little bit. So what I'm going to say, south and east this way, is tastes like cut grass smells. Huh. Well, that might be interesting. So here's the thing. I'm not really a caffeine person, and now I want to nuance that statement. When I say I'm not a caffeine person, that is not true, but it is not really true, but it's also not true. Axel Macho Tea. It tastes like Axel grease. Your Macho Tea sounds so awesome. Like, now I'm thinking about Randy the Macho Man Savage, and how awesome whatever tea would be that he would drink, were he still alive. So, I don't like... I'm a super taster, so I don't like bitter things, right? So that's... I know, me too. I'll tell you, brother! I did love the Macho Man. The Macho Man was great. And so it is sad that he is gone. So I'm thinking that we are not in this space where I can pick up this... I think we need to be taller. Higher up is where we need to go. Well, we can make it up there. So, functionally, I don't tend to like caffeine, although practically I have nothing up... Like, so, I'm a super taster, so bitter things are... Oh, wait, stop! Here we go. Ha ha ha. Shard. Cheaty. Love it. I'm a super taster, so things that are bitter are really bitter for me, so I don't tend to eat or drink things that are bitter. And what that means is that I don't tend to drink coffee or black tea, or a lot of the ways in which a lot of people often get their caffeine. So, a lot of the ways that people get caffeine, I don't get caffeine that way. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Now, that said, and green tea in general get bitterer when you put... Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I will try green tea that... Because I've had some green tea that wasn't bitter, then I've had a lot of green tea that was bitter. So, that's actually very interesting. Good to know it. So while I tend to avoid these things that give most people their caffeine, I will drink Dr. Pepper, right? I will drink soda. Because soda's not bitter, and that is a way that I can sort of imbibe caffeine without it being gross for me. But I don't tend to have soda at home. Just because I just don't tend to have soda at home. So I don't actually have anything against caffeine, like, for real. And if there were ways for me to get caffeine that were not gross tasting for me, I would totally have it. Yeah, a ton of sugar helps, exactly. So I think that's what I would say, that I'm not actually against caffeine. I just think that practically speaking, the things that have caffeine don't tend to be things that taste good for me. So folks, it is 3 o'clock, which means we are going to go to Skyhold now. We have a couple of shards to pick up while we're here, but I think... we only have... Look, let's get those 2 shards. Let's just get them while we're here, because I think if we get them, we're basically done with this area. There's a lock that I don't have... but I can't find the door, so I think we're good. Hello, everybody. So yeah, let's just get those 2 shards, and then we'll be done. Then that's great. And then we'll be done with Impriest. We have cleared, like, 2 areas today. We have been so efficient. I'm very proud of us. I think it's good. And Tower of Bone. I like how evocative the names are. They say warm and friendly, don't you think? Tower of Bone. That's don't want... What is that down there? I'm seeing things that might get me killed, but are intriguing. And I think we should just look to see what they are. Alright. Did you see... Okay, you know what I saw? And this is like a bad idea, but I think I saw... don't fall off. Look. That right there looks like a chest that might have good stuff in it. And maybe we can... let's save. Maybe we can get to see what's in that chest without dying. First off, let's delete this save, because I only like to have 2 saves up at one time. And let's save here. So, I don't know if I can get to that chest, but I want to try, even though it will probably kill me. Because, you know, living on the edge. Alright, folks. Okay. Woo, loot, we did it. What's in here? Oh, I mean, nothing really exciting, but, you know, stuff. And now we will go back this way and avoid not being able to get back up. So, love it, love it. No, that's, here we go. Alright, and there's one more. Where is it? That way. So we want to go around. Alright, so just head north and go around. Got it. Yeah, so, but what that practically means is that I don't tend to I just don't tend to have a lot of caffeine, so I don't tend to use caffeine to, like, wake up or anything like that. But on the other hand, oh, hi, there are bad guys.
You seemed remarkably comfortable at the Winter Palace Ball.
I do my best.
You didn't knock over a single priceless statue or fart even once near the dessert table.
That you know of.
I'm surprised you never spent time in the Tevinter courts. They would adore you.
I did. After a while, the saddle just got too heavy.
Starletter, how are you? It is good to see you. Welcome in. It is nice. We're closing in on the end of the session. We're about to, you know, pick up a shard. Go to Skyhold. It is so good. Starletter, I have a question for you. Are you streaming? Are you going to stream today? I just want to know if you are in a streaming space. If people who don't know Starletter is also a streamer. Actually, I think Salixon is here, and Salixon also streams. Salixon's been streaming Stellaris. Starletter, what are you streaming right now? At this moment, what is going on in your streaming life? The last I checked, what were you doing the last time I checked? We are heading... Okay, we're close. We want to start heading east if we can. In some way. Oh, okay, we're good. We're good. I really think we can get further in on that, what do you call it? That temple. There's a temple where you need shards to get in, and I think we can probably actually get further in there right now. Starletter, what are you streaming? What is currently on your stream playlist? Folks, I think we are done with Emprise de Lyon. Yes. You're a tea nerd. Oh, you know, I was in Germany, and I went to this, it was like a market, but it had teas in it, and I got this loose cherry tea that was the best cherry tea I've ever had in my entire life. It actually tasted like cherries. It was delicious, and I am sad that I have never been able to find anything like it again. You don't stream on weekends. I need a couple of days off. Yeah. Oh. New Vegas. Okay, so I have to tell you, Starletter, I have not played New Vegas yet, but it is on I own it, and it's on my list of games to play, although I actually am pretty certain it's on the 360, so it's something that I will have to play but not stream, because it's by Obsidian, and I really want to, play it. Everybody, we need to do one thing real quick before we go to the, what do you call it? We need to go here. Before we go to our war table and sort of close off for today. We need to pick up a whole bunch of rash vine. And I think I planted some. No, I got blood lotus. So I need to pick up this blood lotus, but I also... Oops, that's not what I meant. Oh, let's see. Rash vine. Do we have any rash vine? We do have rash vine. Oh, I'm sure I will too, because I really, really like Obsidian's writing. Like, I think their writing is really good, and I would like... Let's plant a bunch of rash vines, shall we? Good. Oh, maybe it plants everywhere. So I love their writing, and I would just love to see what they do with the Fallout universe. That would be something I'm really looking forward to. But I know we need a good tea pusher. So I like I really love mint teas. I've just been drinking sort of the vanilla rooibos tea, which I am enjoying as well. I think that's pretty good. What else do I like for teas? Basically, I'm an herbal tea sort of a person, right? Because black teas tend to be a little bit too bitter for me. But I do love good herbal teas. Good fruit teas. Okay, we have planted roots everywhere. Who is that? Who are you?
Inquisitor.
And now let us go to our war table, shall we? That is where we need to be. Fast travel there, and we're just going to go and find out what happened to our missions, and then we will hang it up for the day, I suppose. Let's see. We'll chat a second before we go. I want to say, everybody, because there are 12 folks out there, anybody who doesn't know me, I'm Trooper SJP, and this is the Academic Foxhole, and what we do is we play games and talk about very deep things, and those deep things might involve David Hasselhoff at any given time. You never know. And all of us here, the Battle Buddies, we hang out, we're really friendly folks, and if you would like to follow, please do. If we get to 100 followers, then we will bring a Discord online, which I think will be super exciting. And because then, if we have a Discord, then I could share with you the David Hasselhoff music video, "Freedom," the one that he put out around the time that the Berlin Wall.
Turning into a bit of a dragon hunter, I've heard.
Never Hasselhoff, never do it. Then right, we get to go and share exciting media, history, knowledge, exclusive training. Wait, we reached 100 followers? I didn't even know that. That's amazing. Well, this is so great to know for the end of the stream. We've reached 100 followers. Everyone, I will be bringing my Discord online, and then I'll put a... yeah, he was addicted to alcohol, super bad. Then I will put a link on the site, and then we'll have a Discord, and that's amazing. Hey, everybody, that's so cool. We're going to have a Discord, and then in that Discord, there will be all sorts of things posted, and we'll continue our musings, and I'm really excited for it. No, he was addicted to alcohol. I'm really excited about the Discord being a place where we can all talk deeply about things. That's really amazing. Let's see. What are we going to get for our... what are we going to do? We have 116? What? This is what happens when you stream on the PS4. You don't even know what happens. This is crazy. Welcome, Tommy. That is amazing. Welcome. I am so glad to have you join the Academic Foxhole. That's awesome. Let's. I suppose we should get. What are we gonna get? We could get more healing potions. Oh yeah. Maybe we should just get more healing potions. Schematics, I think, are good. But I think that maybe we should all just have more healing potions. That's what we should do. I feel like that's a good idea. Excellent. Welcome aboard. This is great. I'm going to put on that... Ooh, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to go and put on the Discord. We're going to have, like, deep talks about Hasselhoff in the Discord at all times. I have a question for everybody. Actually, Jer's here, yeah? I'm on the PS4, so I can't look. Would you look to see who's streaming, if there's anybody really exciting? Commander, a fine victory. May our enemies feel its sting. Chevalier Doucet. More influence. Excellent. We have this one up here. What is this? Hey, Encantador! You come in right when we're about ready to leave. It is so good to see you. Guess what? We got to over 100 followers, which means we're going to put the Discord online, so we'll have a place to hang out when I'm not streaming to talk about all the deep stuff, which I'm really excited about. So good. What a great day. So we have an offer of help from the dwarves. Our soldiers report that they passed through the tunnel without incident and surprised a sizable Venatori encampment. After the battle, they had to find a different route back because the tunnel had been collapsed. They found this letter. Liliana. A letter on dark vellum with obviously dwarven markings. You follow instructions well. Respect our territory is a first step. We shall see. Binthus Warhelm Kal Sharak. Ooh. That is so cool. Have you ever thought about starting a podcast? Ooh, you know, I have thought about starting a podcast. It is one of those things that I am thinking about. What's with the Discord? You have hit some numbers. Right, so the thing was, I said I wouldn't put on a Discord unless I got 100 followers, and now I have 100 followers, which means I'm going to go and put a Discord live. So I've already set up the Discord. I just have to actually open it up. And once I get off the stream today, I'm going to go. Well, first we're going to do a raid. We actually really should talk about the underlying themes of Baywatch Nights. I mean, that seems very deep. Red Panda's playing Mass Effect. Oh, I don't know about Red Panda's playing Mass Effect. Yes, no. It was a goal. It was not a limitation. It was a goal. I just thought I shouldn't do it until I had 100 followers. And now I have 100 followers, apparently 116. So we're going to put up the Discord. And I also bought the domain name academicfoxhole.com so I can put up sort of blog posts. So I'm very excited about that. And I have to actually just make the website. I'm going to look into it. 117. That's amazing. So the Discord is a program. It's an app. It's a program. People say apps now. And it's basically like a chat room with a bunch of different channels, and so I'm going to put on Ice Bunny. If you're not in your Discords, there are so many Discords, and you have to do it. So this is what I'm going to do, Ice Bunny. Know it. I'm going to find out a way. It's a software. Thank you, Encantador. I was like, what words do I use? I'm going to figure out how to do the invite, and then I will make a command so you can get the link, and I can probably put the link on the page. And so when I make that link, you can click on it, and then you can be invited into the Discord, which is basically a chat room, or a series of chat rooms. And then you can come and chat with us. And it saves all your stuff. It's really nice. Learn more about dragons. Available. It's a big chat room, right? Where you can also, you can whisper to people, but then you can share links to videos. For example, music videos of David Hasselhoff, for example, if that's what you wanted to do, and maybe you do. I wouldn't even be upset about it. And it's actually pretty cool. It's a neat thing. It's a way to sort of keep community when you're not streaming, and it's nice, right? I think it's nice. Right? I know, Critwitch. The dragon that Crifius controls looks like an archdemon, but it is something else entirely. To defeat his threat, the Inquisition must know all it can about dragons. Frederick of Serot, the self-styled researcher of dragons, may be of some help. However, no one knows when Crifius may attack next. Frederick and the Inquisition should focus on one area of research. Will this Discord channel be open? I saw servers that are subs only or something like that. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, that's a really good way of describing it. It's a mix between a chat room and a bulletin board. I think it would be open, right? I think the only thing you would have to do is have a subscription to Oh, Hyper is sub only. That's right. No, this wouldn't be sub only. Oh gosh, you're right about both of those things. Yeah, no, I wouldn't do sub only because I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't make the Discord sub only. I would make it open to everybody. Yay. Right? That would no, it will not be sub only. I just have to figure out how to put it online. I have to go and do a little bit of reading on that one, but I will certainly make it open to everyone, and I'll put a link. I'll make a Discord command, and I'll put a link, I suppose, on the Twitch webpage? I think you can do that. I'm going to figure out how to do it, and then I will do it. So we can research... So no one knows more about beasts than the Pentagast family of Navarra. With Cassandra's help, I could secure permission for Frederick to peruse their archives for information about dragons past and present. Oh yeah. I mean, I suppose you could have a sub-only channel. But I would want the Discord itself to be open to everybody. Exactly, right? Yes, I'd want it to be open to everybody. All you need is to make the link permanent and share. Okay, so I just need to make a permanent link, and that's all I have to do. All right, I will look into that. One can learn quite a lot a bit by dissection, and many minds are better than one. My agents can search all of Thedas for naturalists like Frederick to join in poring over dragon carcasses to their heart's content. And then Cullen says, didn't you recently discover a dragon nesting ground? Frederick might be able to learn something from it. Get him to lead a research expedition. I can supply an entourage of soldiers to protect him. Oh, wow. That's, Folks, here's the thing. I want Josephine to go on this one, but she's busy right now. Because I think that the idea of having her look at the Pentagast stuff, I think is a really good idea. So let's hold that off on that one for a moment. Alliance is getting things moving. Report ready. I will not turn my back on them, but we have established agreements with... I would not turn my back on them, but we have established agreements with the Thibauts. Their initial hatred of the Inquisition was a device, and they are willing to have us in their favor. Alliance, forging way forward, sigil of the Gamordan Stormrider. Yeah, let's do that. So, this is available. Oh, actually, I think she might be ready now. Yes, here we go. Let's have Josephine do the dragon excitement.
At your service.
Because I think that research with the Pentagast, that's good, I like it. Lady Thibault is asking for closer ties and access to trading partners as she tries to circumvent the traditional blockages of the allegiances in the capital. Some houses have switched sides, others cede holdings entirely to avoid the shame of officially losing all standing. More and more, they are concerned with station and alliance over whatever objections they stated about the Inquisition. Liliana says, support her indirectly so that she knows of our support, but the others do not consider us so directly tied. Cullen says, I can arrange assurances of forces if allies are attacked. A standard escalation of interest. Yeah, no, we're going to go with Liliana. We're going to be sort of... We're gonna be sneaky, because my character is sneaky. We like sneakiness. Which gives us one more thing we can do. We can, Truth or Dare the Endgame. Oh, we should go there. College of Magi. Negotiate a deal for weapon plans. Assigning Michel de Chauvin. What do we have? Michel de Chauvin, Celine's disgraced champion, has joined the Inquisition. He's an honorable man, but a casualty of Orlay's brutal politics and prejudices. Find him a place in the organization where he will feel at home. This seems like a Cullen situation. Michel was once a renowned chevalier. He even bested Grand Duke Gaspard in single combat. I could use an officer with that kind of experience. I think that is perfect. And we'll have him be an officer.
To work?
Boom. Perfect. Folks, we have assigned all of our people. Let's walk back out. We have had such an eventful day. It has been amazing. After some initial chat shenanigans, we have broken 100 followers, which means that we are going to bring our Discord online. I'm going to figure out how to do it. I feel like we did all that. We've broke 100 followers. 119! That's amazing! That is so great! So we've done all of that. What else have we done? I think I need I need my phone. I need my iPhone because I want to be able to host somebody. We've broken 100 followers. We're going to have a Discord. I'm going to bring a website online where I can blog things to make us think about stuff, which I think will be really exciting. We're going to have bulletin boards. We're going to share deep thoughts, everybody. This is really great. It's a great day. So what's up for next week? Next week, on Thursday, we're going to do the Dating Dads game. And then on Saturday, we're going to do more Dragon Age Inquisition. And I'm going to try really hard this week to get myself ready to run a tester of the tabletop GURPS. Maybe not this coming... Well, it depends. It depends on getting players and getting the things I need ready. Because if we do it, it's going to be a tabletop test on a Friday, and I think that'll be really awesome. So, all the dads, daughter comes first. I think that silly thoughts are also deep in Encantador. I know that sounds strange, but I feel like silly thoughts are, like... I feel like they're really important. Do you know what I mean? Silly thoughts, yeah. I feel like silly thoughts are also deep thoughts. That's what I think. Like, silliness is a deep thing. It's a deep thing. Jer, if you're around, tell me if there's somebody really good who's out there that we can host. Oh, your video stopped working. Because I cannot, where I'm at, I cannot see people who are... Maybe I can do it from here. Let's see. I'm going to turn on my iPhone and see if Twitch... It's totally a tricky question, and I agree with you. But I think that's what's really great about silliness. Right? I love silly thoughts. I mean, you know, humor, encounter roleplay. Let me see. What do I have on my Twitch? What do I have? Do I do live? You're right. It doesn't look like there are a lot of people online right now. Well, that's like, what is that about? You know what we could do? So, last night, you are back. Last night, Lizzie the Bold decided to find somebody else who was streaming what she was streaming and find somebody completely new. So maybe we could do that. Maybe we could find out if anybody is streaming Dragon Age Inquisition right now, and then we could maybe go and raid them, because that could be fun. But I don't know how to do a search off of my... Maybe I can do it this way. Search. Right, I think that's a good idea. We can find somebody new. Dragon. Oh, that's not how you spell dragon. My acting mentor is a sort of a clown with lots of clown philosophy. Oh, ooh, yeah. No, that's really great. That's amazing, Encantadora. I have a friend of mine who actually has also done circus work, and I think that humor and things like that I think it's actually really, really, I think it's important and interesting and useful. I think there's a lot to sort of think about what humor does for somebody. So it looks like right now, Mochi Invasion is streaming Dragon Age Inquisition, and they have 3 people watching. So I think we should go over there and say, hey, we should. Clowns are so amazing. So I think we should go and raid Mochi Invasion and say hi and support another Dragon Age Inquisition streamer. So what are we going to do? I need to... Mochi Invasion. Let's see. I see you, Mochi Invasion. But I think I have to go to my chat room to do this. Alright, hold on. Oops, let's go. We're going to get it. Here's me. And what we're going to do, my friends... Raid the invasion. We're going to raid the invasion. So here's what we're going to do. Are you ready? No, it's fine. Go to the bathroom. Here, will you do me a favor? Jer, you're here. You can access things for me. Actually, I think I might be able to do it. Here, hold on. This is my chat room, right? Are we in my chat room? No, we're not. We're in Mochi Invasion's chat room. We need to get to my chat room right now. Because I want to show you the... Hold on. I made a command. So this is our raid command for all of us. Oh, it's okay. It's alright. So this is our raid command. Ceci n'est pas un raid. And that's our raid command. And we're going to go to Mochi Invasion. And we are going to... we're going to raid them. So let us host... I'm going to write it down. Mochi... Wait, was that 1 invasion or 2 invasions? Thank you so much. I'm glad. Good. So it's, just so you know, it is 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Daddy Dating, and then noon Eastern Standard on Thursday, and then noon Eastern Standard Time on Saturday for more Dragon Age Inquisition. And welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Jer. All right, thanks everybody for being here. We're going to go and raid and say hi, and let's just say hi. Invasion. We're going to host. Yeah, so we're going to go over to Mochi Invasion's place, head on over there, and then when we get there, say the command, and then say hi, and, like, let them know that we're coming to visit, and that everything is, that we're here to say hi. So, and you probably can't, if you're not a subscriber, you can't use the pipe, so just use some other exciting icon. Okay, everybody, we're doing it. Thank you so much for being here, and we're going to host Mochi in... That's not even how you spell Mochi Invasion. Mochi Invasion. We're going to do it. Thanks, everybody, and let's go raid.